I mean,
I
or
said yes
something.
because I didn't know.
Something like right there, like that. Hello, stream. Say hi to the stream, Sky.
Hi, stream.
So how was your day before I get going, before I get playing?
It was okay.
Should have asked you this before the stream, huh? Well, one of these nights we should hang out when I'm not streaming. Or maybe when I'm done playing, we can talk for a second. Does that sound fun?
Extracurricular. That doesn't mean anything, but yes.
I took it as a yes. I think it came across well. Alright. Uh-oh. I think the last time I saved was before the crash, and there wasn't an autosave.
Oh.
Now I gotta remember what I did.
This orange machine is
Streaming
buzzing
in
like an
Discord
old
might
submarine.
help.
It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner on.
Oh, sorry. I forgot.
Two cables are plugged into the breaker box. The red one leads to the ice bear fridge, and the black one to the ice cream maker, something close to you.
Why did you do that?
The lieutenant raises his brows, but
Alright, so do you remember what I did after I did that?
You did some breaking and entering.
Is that true?
To like ice cream machines, messing with wires, and that was happening.
I just did that.
Oh,
I think I went back to the ghost lady. And was like,
ghost lady.
the lady who thought there
Oh,
was ghosts in
The,
here?
the store person.
Yeah, book lady. Should have just went the other way. It's fine. Because we're gonna get this game off the ground. No matter what.
Off the ground.
Yep. Alright, here we go. Can't put more points in a skill. Drugs will raise learning caps, but they're bad for your health. In case you didn't know, Sky.
Well, jokes are always good.
Okay, that's a new one. That's a new take from you that I've never quite heard.
Oh, I meant don't do drugs, kids.
Yeah, thanks. You just want me demonetized.
Yeah.
Oh, transparent about it, huh?
You're alive and well. Don't keep me waiting now. What's in there? In that dark sarcophagus?
The dark sarcophagus.
Yes, yes. How was it?
tell her how
Our friend in
ghastly
stream doesn't
it
have any
was.
input
You know it's what she
on
wants
drugs,
to
do
hear.
they?
Input?
Yeah.
I don't know if our friend in stream is in stream. Oh,
Me?
I don't know.
Yeah, I was talking about our producer, Alan.
Now,
Welcome to the show.
about that beer I owed you. It's me, Gordon. Barney from Black Mesa. Hey, sorry for the scare. I had to put on a show for the cameras. I've been working undercover with civil protection. I can't take too long or they'll get suspicious. I'm way behind on my beating quota.
That's
Thanks.
one of the lines I remember.
I wanted to play along, and all I had to do was be quiet. So
Good
it's
job.
pretty good.
But
It's very
what
convincing.
else did you find? Did anything survive? No, of course not. Have you located the entity?
So I took the GPU out of my old computer and put it in the new one to see if it
You
crashes.
don't have anything of
now.
substance to tell her until you found that
Does it?
entity. of
Not
hers.
so far.
Did you plug it into a different thing?
Explain. Oh, on
different
the outlet?
outlet?
Yeah, I did
Yeah.
that earlier, and it still turned off twice while I was playing Civ while at work. I didn't even really want to play Civ, but I wanted to see if it would turn off. Because you also have me paranoid that I was like kicking the power strip. Because actually,
Does the oh yeah,
just when I went to unplug from the outlet on the from the place on the surge protector I was using to put it on another one farther over, the Mac turned off and I didn't even unplug it. So that power strip could be a little wonky, but nothing else has turned off, and more importantly, my computer turned off when the Mac didn't later on, So
Does the window event viewer say anything? Windows event viewer, I mean.
I did not check that. I forgot what that was. So
If you go into your Windows start thingy and type event viewer, you will find that.
should I?
And then you might. I don't know where you would look actually. It's somewhere in there you might find something that could help.
Okay. Hey, Maslin.
What's up?
I might look at another time.
Yeah, you don't have to do it now, but that would be my suggestion.
I mean, if it doesn't crash at all tonight, it's like almost like assuredly the graphics card that was the problem, or something in combination of using that graphics card with everything else.
Did you call the center that is small?
I chatted them again and I was like, okay, so like at what point do I just need a replacement computer, because I bought this last week. And then they were like, and then I just kind of asked a lot of questions at one time. I was like, or can I bring it in to get looked at? And he was like, oh, we have a diagnostic service, you could bring it in. And I was like, that's free, right? And he was like, that's $40. And I was like, but this thing doesn't work. And then I was like, hey, I just thought of this because I'm stupid, but if you really think it's the GPU that hard, like, because he was like, it's probably the GPU. And I was like, because I told him it was when I was playing games, so I think he just went with that, which it could just be when I'm doing something intensive. It is kind of more likely to be something with the GPU, because I did stress test the CPU really intensively and nothing happened, it didn't turn off. I also checked the RAM, so the GPU wasn't really stressed during either of those, or during like the CPU stress tests. So
Try a GPU stress test.
I thought about that. I just kind of didn't want to break it. If something
Do
was
it right now.
I have the other GPU in here, remember?
Do it right now on stream.
Oh my god.
But you think
A
Disco
small
Elysium
mountain
was
of
stressing it
colourful
out
board
that
game
much?
boxes. There are numerous
That's the
types of
thing.
games for all
I mean,
ages. A lot of shelf space
like,
seems to be taken up by
it just wasn't really being
all-round
used at all during like
merchandise.
anything else I'm doing, so it is being used a little bit here, even if I think I'm gonna buy this board game. Yeah?
Yeah.
But I gotta ask this first.
Lousy auras there. No, role-playing games are popular among those types. Who are into those kind of things. Personally, I don't like it. Not at all. I've heard they turn people into occult enthusiasts. That they have rituals where
Oh,
they
Lord.
try to summon entities.
This whole
Highly immoral stuff.
talking point.
You can still buy them
Wow.
though.
I'd like to buy the Wirral board game.
If you say so. But you better stay away from those immoral occult rituals.
We asked the old lady to give us money and she gave us $60 whole. Before that, I was picking up cans for 10 cents each trying to buy a $4 raincoat.
Wow.
Oh, and also
As you can
presumably
see,
we have a
ring-
map. In the map. We got a map.
And outdated, man.
Well, we got a map now, though. Why was Kuno on the screen and now he's not? Did you see it?
There's the top quest is Kuno.
Ah, yes. I see. I get it now. Anyways, have we not been anywhere on this map? We haven't been to this church? So,
That's like a long way around. I think we have to do the thing at the thing where
Oh.
the people are striking to get over there.
that's here though.
That's where though. I can't. You don't have a mouse cursor.
I do. Do you see it?
No,
Nope.
you don't have one.
Wait, really? Okay.
Yep.
See the statue with the horse statue?
Oh, you do. You do have one on your YouTube stream though.
What? Oh!
Okay, weird. But you see the horse statue
Yeah.
and the cranes to the top right? That's where they're striking. That's the area.
Yeah, but then they're also the ones control. You have to go there and say, "Hey, can you open or close this waterway thing so we can cross?" And they said, "Nah." Well, you can go try to do this with your physical prowess, but no one's been able to do that for years.
No, they were just talking about getting in the getting into the workers' place, which I think is like where those shipping containers are. They were talking about no one's had the physical prowess to beat the guy who's guarding it.
Oh.
I could go and try to do that, but we have to be back at 2200. And I kind of don't want to get locked into anything. Because we have a timed quest, end of day debrief with Kim, which is at 2200. And that's like an hour from now.
And that's like anywhere though, right?
No, it's on the balcony of the Whirling in Rags. Oh, music just got good all of a sudden.
Yeah. And how fast does time go in this game?
I don't know. It makes a nice sound when it's been an hour. So there's that. They're throwing marbles.
Certainly not like
Life
every 10 seconds.
doesn't need to be
Like,
a struggle.
Every 20 seconds is like 10 minutes, like in Xenoblade. I don't remember the exact time thing, but it's fast.
I was watching Jujutsu Kaisen today, and there was some
I'll be
Xenoblade
with you in a
sounding
moment,
music.
officer. Let me just finish
And I was
my
like, this is
sentence.
Xenoblade
Don't
music.
be angry, hog on
And
your
Elijah
toes.
agreed with me. This guy wants me to talk to angry old Renee first. So,
Haven't you already talked to Angry Old Renee?
no.
Have you no shame? Whining about your back every time you bring out the measuring tape.
René, you're a man with a fork in a world of soup.
What does that mean?
Please, let's just try to enjoy the game, all right?
I'm trying to, but you keep breaking my concentration. You're old. I can see that. We're both old. Now stop grabbing your ass like it's a girl.
These manly men are playing balls. This is a ball game. Grab a ball and play it. Don't ask questions. Shoot first. Ask questions never.
Shouldn't I ask what game it is first?
No, you got this. There's the ball. You're the game.
Alright, 83% chance. You ready?
Yeah.
I actually did this when I played for like a few hours that first time, and I failed it, so... Oh, fuck.
Why did it fade black?
I jinxed the shit out of it. Oh no. Oh no.
This felt wrong. Wrong like touching your sister's breast. You threw your sister's breast.
What?
Mon Dieu! Good job, officer. That was an excellent throw.
There are no two more harmful words an athlete can hear than good job. And this was downright embarrassing.
Hold on, why did it feel so
Your
wrong?
muscle memory knew what to do and went for it. But there were gaps. Yeah, gaps you tried to fill with thinking. We don't think in sports. We do.
There's an
It
83%
felt
chance.
like you were
Oh
going for
no.
a thrust or a lunge. There was definitely gonna be jumping. Maybe you scored a point, but this is a fiasco.
The throw was terrible and you know it. No need to mock me.
What are you talking about? You just executed a pretty much perfect pétanque throw.
Wait, was failing it good?
Well, you
How
lost more.
are you ever going to get the officer's shit off your nose, Gaston? Or even climb out of his ass?
Perfect throw, I still feel defeated.
Probably because those rooster pants are squeezing you senseless. Whatever happened to practical, durable, have a shawl made? Now, what can I do for you?
Yes, officer. What do we need from this gentleman?
Uh. Do you know anything about the man hanged in the backyard?
Unfortunately, I don't. Unlike most of the locals, I have no qualms about assisting law enforcement. But this affair has passed me by completely.
And most of the locals?
In Martinez, the union is the law. So can you really blame them?
It's been 10 minutes now. I feel like that was real time. Can't be, right? Don't you have a problem with
Cop
cops?
is a pejorative term. I don't have a problem with policemen. On the contrary, I admire the effort to bring order to our streets.
He doesn't know about the crime. Your time is better spent discussing politics.
So again, you don't know anything?
If I knew, I would not be afraid to tell you. I simply don't. I'm an old man, not a coward. The daily business of the riffraff no longer concerns me.
I like this guy.
'Tis true, sire. He knows nothing.
You seem to be playing in a crater.
Yes. The terrain here provides an interesting variety to a familiar game.
Was there an earthquake here?
No. It was left by heavy artillery fire.
Heavy artillery fire, you say? That's the best kind of artillery fire. Very interesting.
Okay, it's a crater left by artillery fire, but why?
Why what?
Why was heavy artillery
Because
used?
that's what happens when communards hijack your country, execute your supreme leadership, and turn your capital into a slaughterhouse. You use heavy ordnance to clean up your home.
Who are the communards again?
Commies, communists, socialists, anarchists, call them what you like. They just chose the name to feel special. Senseless sentimentality.
Did you use artillery fire against them?
Sadly, no. It was the foreigners who brought them to their knees. We fought valiantly. Too valiantly. So valiantly we got licked. Should have fought dirty, like they did with their suicide sex cult propaganda and mad anarchist women strapped to shrapnel bombs.
What?
We didn't so, and we lacked caliber. God bless him, but the suzerain's cannons simply weren't big enough.
It was probably a bit more complicated than that.
Why shell them here in Martinez?
Because this place is a damn beachhead. Had to soften the commies up first.
The beachhead?
Yes. The military coordinated amphibious landing to take back Revachol. Martinez was used as one of the 3 footholds in Revachol during Operation Deathblow in 08. The other 2 are off in Stella Maris and the Delta.
Shake your head and look down at the crater.
This here is Blood Ground, where coalition boots first made landfall and cleaned those rabid dogs out. Most likely, we're playing pétanque on their mangled corpses.
Blood ground. You got old René going there. Like he isn't hungry enough already.
Hold on. The coalition?
Don't get me wrong, officer. I hate those foreign dogs, but the enemy of my enemy and all that. They're the lesser evil.
Is that why everything is so bombed out?
Damn right, son. They lit the fire of hell on the city before they stormed it. And it worked, too. The rest of the city got cleaned up, but Martinez they keep as a monument. And now the Union Socialists are practically running the place.
Well, it's your own damn fault. You, we, the coalition, Revachol, whoever you want to blame, never finished the job. Officially, the party never surrendered. Of course, they still hold influence.
You don't even begin to truly understand the players at the table, let alone the specific circumstances surrounding the... What do you think?
Thinking men have opinions on these things. Present one.
That's how it should be. Soft socialists paving the way for the hard working class to take over.
Preposterous! Surely you don't mean it. I'm just sorry it had to be them. After 8 years of fighting those commie hyenas, boiling cats for food and drinking my piss in the mountains, I would have preferred if the Right Honorable King Guillaume returned through Revachol. or even if that damn clan Frisell had risen from the grave and led us. Sadly, that was not the case. Instead, all that is just
move
holy
naturally.
and beautiful in the world
Thanks for
was wiped away and now
checking.
it's neon signs with toothpaste ads everywhere. Foreign influence peddling garbage and stupid music on the radio. This is just what the commies wanted. This was their plan all along. This is what they wanted to replace the role of the suzerain with.
Who was this Frisell?
Damn Frisell. He was the king we couldn't protect. The
I went
Carabineers
up by
failed
1
him,
minute.
and the crown. He died in the hands of the Hyperlay, in a very public execution.
How does Felipe III factor into
He
this?
doesn't. That was 100 years ago. Ain't got nothing to do with anything.
You mentioned Elysium.
A true king in both blood and mind. Led Revachol before Frisell. He would have been better, but the damn commies drove him into exile.
Some manner of self-deceit is present in his thinking. Sounds like this Guillaume abandoned him, and he doesn't want to admit it.
Who is a suzerain?
The suzerain is the king. Has everyone forgotten already? They've forgotten already. It's no use talking to you. You were still in Daddy's balls when it happened. When we took our last stand against the filth and rode the cavalry straight into gunfire.
I saw the statue of Felipe III near the roundabout.
Ah, yes. King Philip III on his steed. A reminder of what Revachol once was.
Oh, absolutely. At the mercy of a cocaine-snorting tyrant who emptied the treasury so he could sleep on a bed of gold.
A superpower, feared and respected. A testament to what this country can be under the leadership of a true king. Someone who knows how to rule.
How should a true king rule?
Decisively, without fear of offending the sensibilities of the frail and weak-minded among his subjects. This is something the insurgents never understood.
I don't know how time is going. It seems to be going up by 1 minute every time, but the increments feel different.
It's kind of weird, huh?
A nation is only as strong as its leader. That's why it was such madness to try.
Don't get started on that again. What happened, happened.
The Carabineer doesn't reply, but his entire being communicates unbreakable resolve.
Let's talk about something
Right.
else. Alright, if I got an 8% chance to do whatever this is.
All you observe is a veteran refusing to let go of the past and his old uniform. This is not uncommon.
This is the uniform of the Royal Carabineers in service of Frisell I, Guillaume Le Lion, and the valiant King
Gonna be
Philip
right.
V before him.
Okay, see ya when you're back.
Don't you mean Frisell the fan?
You do not speak his name, Craven, although he was a clown. But he was our clown, ours to ridicule and to mourn.
There's something you missed. You will get to it. Don't worry.
Hey, Al. Maybe you're not here. Hey, Maslin, if you're here, how's it going?
A sturdy metal door guards the southwest entrance to the apartment building. It's locked. This could be a way into the apartment building the smoking man vanished into. The door rattles against your knuckles, but there's no response. The door rattles again.
Did you
But
win?
this time, you
I
hear
found a
an
door over
elderly
here.
woman's voice calling out from inside.
Stop banging on the door. I'm not letting any more strangers inside. Ha! The police? Everyone knows the police don't come round here. No, I already told you. I won't be responsible for any more strangers getting into the building. Go check the backyard door. Maybe someone there will.
Backyard door with the smoker. You already
Producers
were there.
playing VR chat?
Didn't work.
Who?
Are producers playing VR chat?
I said, hey Alan, something, 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 and he didn't respond.
Good.
Oh,
You
he's
had
dead.
enough problems with bums and drunks and thieves loitering in the hallway. You have no business here.
Madame, I assure you, we are real police officers.
There is no reply. Just faint, sweeping sounds inside.
Alright, we're doing it. 58% chance.
You can't think of anything convincing. Time for some
Failure
police
streak.
brutality.
No, you're not.
You don't scare me, punk.
I didn't want to do that.
Woman, but I can still take the likes of you.
I didn't want to say that. The game made me say that. I hate this game. Wait, where does this go? Oh, back here? Well, I think it's time to go back inside. Oh, she went home. Alright, let's go in here. Well, it hasn't crashed yet. How long does it normally take, though?
I don't know. It's went for at least an hour before.
I think it's went for like a couple hours before. I want to know where I found this song last
That
time.
sugary black rum stain on the counter makes you teary-eyed with joy. It's almost touching how syrupy and sticky it is. How long have you been up already?
Not now.
Oh, excuse me. Do you have something better to do than lust for sweet syrupy rum and lemonade? With a twist of lemon? Maybe lime? Maybe who cares? Just rum?
I will not make my character a drinker.
Can't do that to Harry.
Can I help you?
So I got what I owe.
I'll never say that dialogue option.
The door is closed. There is no answer.
Howdy doody.
You hear the shower being
I'm
turned
Mark.
on. Somewhere inside.
Hello.
A tremendous loneliness comes over you.
You ready to solve a murder?
Everybody in the world is doing something
Uh,
without you. The door is
sure.
closed.
We're
Alright.
good few hours in.
Who did it?
So.
I can't believe I was just sitting there clearing minions against myself for like 5 hours.
Oh,
Easy, huh?
This champion's so hard to play. I
Is
need
it
to
a
practice
new?
a lot.
Is it a new champion or just?
No, it's an old champion, but you have a lot of buttons to press like every few seconds.
Hmm.
It's very mechanically one of the hardest champions in League.
also, I
What's the-
forgot to mention you're being recorded.
Oh, that's fine.
You're on the air.
Sorry, I forgot. What's the champion's name?
It's Nidalee.
Snowly?
Nidalee.
Oh,
Nidalee, the bestial huntress.
dope.
The reason she's hard is like her cooldowns are really low, and she has a like her ultimate switches forms and gives you 3 new abilities.
Hmm.
So you're constantly like switching forms, and then you're using abilities, and then you switch form again, and then use new abilities.
Mhm.
Like people that play Nidalee, they like hit their buttons really fast and like do wrist exercises.
X button.
That's fun.
My pinky hurts because my mouse is uncomfortable.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
Yes?
didn't know what that what those words were, Alan.
Huh? Me? Hello?
Yeah. Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Hi.
Are you also talking in VR chat?
No. I'm talking to you directly. Hello.
Wow.
Hold on. I will try to make it so you can see what I'm seeing. I'm booting up VR for the first time in a long time.
Wow.
Alan, you gotta get those hentai VR games.
Oh, I already did.
Oh, nice.
Oh, I forgot this is recorded. No, I didn't.
Oh, yeah, no.
Now,
I didn't mean it, I swear.
wait, why do we have 500 viewers? Hold on.
Oh, God.
Oh, God.
I'm just kidding.
Oh, I thought that was serious.
No, not at all.
Suddenly.
Because earlier, this dude, he had like 1.6k viewers. And he, like the guy I was watching, like Whole Blaster, you know, the guy I usually watch at night. He was, so someone donated to him so that he could donate to other streamers.
Whoa.
So he was donating to like small time streamers. And so like that, if that was happening to Chris, I would just be laughing after Alan said, "Yeah, I bought those hentai games."
Thing on YouTube, though.
That'd be pretty funny.
Is this mic any better than the one that I normally use?
Worse.
Can you tell?
I think
Worse?
I think so, yeah.
It's the Oculus headset, so blame Facebook. Facebook did it. Okay, here we go.
Zuckerberg.
This is not going to make any sense to anybody on YouTube, but if anybody's in Discord right now and wants to see what I'm seeing in the virtual land.
Oh, are you wink wink?
Nudge and nudge.
No, not now.
Oh man.
But there you are, so.
60 real.
Oh, that's so
cool. I might, you know what I'm saying?
Yo, hit me up with that Koikatsu party. I've actually been browsing those games on stream. I was like, man, I kind of want to see what they look like in VR.
It's a trip. I imagine it's a trip.
Have you played?
No, I would never.
Dang. Oh.
I think I'm locked out of my room.
Is that what the hell is that?
It's kind of lagging a bit. It's giving me a headache. Oh my god.
No, you're fine. I'm not doing anything too interesting right now. I am trying to figure out how to wait time. Maybe you can't.
Oh god.
I'm really interested in VR. I can't wait till they improve that technology.
This game is stuttering real bad. I don't know how to fix it.
Try unplugging your GPU.
Right now?
Yeah, just take. You don't really need that in there. I found out you kind of.
Yeah, you got a point. I'll do it now. Main menu. Oh, that's where I am now. I guess I can't change settings, so I'm just here.
I thought Exile servers are finally fixed. Kind of.
How do I turn on my mic?
I got a bad thing. I think I might have to load. I don't want to do all that again. I owe $60 for my room. And I had $60, but then I spent 20 of it on the fake Dungeons and Dragons.
Why do you need to get into your room?
To sleep there tonight.
You owe $60 for your room?
Yeah.
Find somewhere else to sleep.
Large letters on the front form a title. We're
You're talking about in game or in
the
real life?
colorful box is
in the game.
Oh, I was so confused. I was like, what?
Yeah, lend me some money, please.
Odd-looking human
Yeah, I was like,
some short, some taller.
I mean, you need $60.
Others
I appreciate it.
I want you to sleep in your room tonight, you know?
I gotta. Yeah, someone came in here. I gotta pay him to make him leave.
Yeah, I didn't really get it. I was like, is someone bullying you right now? Like, Elijah came into your room, he locked it, and he was like, you're not getting in here unless you pay me $60.
The side panel adds a sword and sorcery adventure board game with new.
And then you just like poop in his bed.
Mysterious things.
Because he didn't lock the door, because he's not very
What
smart.
could they be?
Dice.
He's not here right
Plastic
now.
miniatures.
We'll be
a
okay.
fantastical alternate world full of magic and wonder.
Just kidding.
A blurb on the back reads.
Are you tired of the tedium and toil of modern life?
Escape
Yes.
the Wirral. Leave behind e-solas and
We'll
nations
play Dungeons
with
and
their
Dragons.
anti-squabbles. Discard electricity, magnets, and boring technological widgets.
Why?
Succumb to
That's where you
a
lose
world
me.
of high
Dragons for a
pastel
year.
or fantastic. Unleash your
Unfortunately,
imagination
that's where you
and
lost me.
create
I'm
an
sorry.
adventure of
I
endless
can't do that.
possibilities.
It's against my
Discover
moral
the
code.
terrible secret threatening
something.
When
the
did you
Wirral.
lose another
Can your
morale?
band of adventurers save the world?
When I'm... I don't know. Was it when I threw the thing wrong?
That's when you lost the first one.
Oh, it was when I threatened the old woman who wouldn't let me in the apartment. Because it made me. Were you here for that?
I might have caught the very end of it, but I
Yeah.
didn't see the morale.
I said, the game made me do this, and you laughed. That's what you're there for.
Exactly. That's the spirit. All you have to do is read an intricate rulebook, study an assortment of maps, unfold the illustrated game board, and start rolling dice. In no time, you could be romping through grasslands with low-level characters, hunted by Iskala riders, or battling unspeakable monsters in endless
Sky,
dungeons
Path of
fraught with
Exile?
danger and despair,
Right now.
conjuring up forceful markers
No, I mean
to
like
aid your
question
quest.
mark. Not right now. Too late at
Don't
night.
forget heated arguments escalate into physical
I suppose I
confrontation
can
with your
download them again.
friends. And
You
beer.
could play it. You could play with
Lots
me
of
and
beer.
Justin.
And most importantly, never forget to
What?
rage
Who
quit
does that?
if the dice don't go your way. You pry open the box. Inside
remember
you
that
find
Steam
a
game,
folded
right?
up map, a small booklet, a
Yeah, it is on
24-sided
Steam.
die, and a little plastic figurine. A reprint of a crude hand-drawn map.
Justin
The top
already
left
he's already
corner
mapping right now. He
reads
finished all the
Lands
acts, and
of
I'm
Wirral. The map
I'm in Act
features
7.
both small villages and
Oh,
mid-sized
jeez. How long does
towns
this take? I'm not
with
sure
odd
if I
names.
have that
In
much
addition
time.
to meadows,
Uh,
forests, hills, lakes, it doesn't
takes
seem
like
to correspond with anything you've seen. A quick guide
I wanna say,
to the
okay,
magical races of
so for
Wirral.
like the average
Create
person,
your
it probably
own
takes
hero.
6 hours
The
to go
options
through
are
like
in
Acts 1
order
through
of
10,
importance. The Welkin,
and then
the Tueo,
I mean you can play casually
humans,
though. Like you can take
the
your
fairy
time.
folk,
Like you don't have to like
and
speed
the
through it.
pygmies. The Welkin, tall, lithe, and graceful, with long flowing hair.
You know what I mean?
Sure,
pointy
it's my
ears.
type of
They're
game.
known for being powerful. The Welkin come with a
That's fair.
variety of
I mean,
exciting
just playing with friends,
sub-races.
you know.
High Welkin, Forest Welkin, Lake Welkin, a grand race of industrious mountain
I'm reading this
people.
fictional
They're
rulebook.
short, stout, and muscular,
You're
and
making
enjoy
time go
digging
by,
for
aren't you?
gold and other precious
Oh, it's time to
minerals.
meet up with
They're
Kim.
also well versed in the Tueo. You stuff it back in a colorful box.
We gotta go to the balcony. But we might have to reload our save and not buy the board game and buy rent
Why?
because we have to have a place to sleep.
Do you?
Yeah.
We should think about calling it a day, maybe. The nights are still miserably cold this time of year.
I haven't paid the cafeteria manager for
You
damages,
should take care of that, then.
but I don't have the
Let's
money.
talk to him anyway. An officer of the RCM shouldn't be sleeping in the street. We'll figure something out.
Okay, thanks, Kim. We'll figure something out. But first, debrief me on the balcony. Please.
Yes?
Oh, I guess it has to be after.
Wait a minute, I don't get it.
You know what?
After we figure out my rent.
Guess we go back to the crossroads.
Oh no. Not the crossroads.
Ooh, what are these?
What
are
are
these unique
those?
slippers? Okay, how much can I?
Can I help you?
Let me ask
Have you
Justin.
got it? Does
It
that
is
arrangement
Wonder
include
Trap
you paying me what
Work.
we already agreed you owe me?
I understand your predicament as the manager. However, I feel I must remind you that we are here to conduct an important investigation that also affects your business.
Forgive me for saying this, but your colleague seems more committed to drinking, and I mean no offense. It's really nothing personal. I just have to protect the interests of this establishment. Good luck trying to use it. All the locks have an electronic component. They have to be unlocked down here with a master key before your guest key will open the lock. Not until you bring me the money.
Okay. I might have something in my motor carriage we can use when you're done here.
Oh, Lieutenant, we're done here.
Dang.
Hey. Is Kim gonna foot the bill?
I don't know. Guess we'll see.
Won't hit the save again?
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio.
I have something here we could sell. Look in the back, in the suspect transport enclosure.
Transport enclosure. Regular people just call it the cage.
Let's look in
The
there.
cage at the back of the motor carriage looks rather uncomfortable. 4 shiny hubcaps are stacked against the seat. Their silver edges sparkle in the dark.
I confiscated these 4 a little while back. We can take them to the pawn shop down by the Martinez Canal.
What are they?
They are spinner hubcaps, frivolous things you put on your wheels. When the wheels come to a stop, the caps keep on spinning. There's no real use for them, it's just for vanity.
What do you mean you confiscated
A
them?
couple of weeks ago, I stopped a young man for going slower than the speed of traffic. Turns out he was some coalition official's son and high.
So you took his spinners?
Mm-hmm. I took them and arrested him for driving under the influence.
Isn't that corruption?
I don't know. Is it? I was going to take them into evidence, but they weren't necessary for conviction. He never asked for them back.
Did you want to put these spinners on your machine?
No, that would be silly. I don't know why I kept them. It doesn't matter. I couldn't put them on this MC anyway. A cop with spinners. That would be outrageous.
Outrageously
He
cool.
flashes a smile, barely visible in the dark.
I'm sorry you had to sell them because of me, Kim.
As I said, they're useless anyway. I should have remembered I have these earlier.
I just got a unique, but it's worth like nothing. Big Sag.
The lieutenant
what are you
nods
doing?
as you take the
I'm
spinner.
playing Path of Exile.
Oh, makes
I
sense.
was gonna go to sleep, but then I decided to go through one more act and then go to sleep. So,
Oh.
One more time.
yo, this new expansion is really fun though.
Is it?
It's like gambling.
Isn't there a second Path of Exile coming out?
There is they said the closed beta is coming out like late 2022 or something, so it's gonna be a while.
Oh, that has
But,
a minute.
This new league mechanic is really fun because it's called Ultimatum, and so you pick a modifier for the encounter, and then you get a reward, and then you can decide to keep going or get that reward. If you keep going, then
Yes,
if you
would like
lose,
to
you
send
lose
these
everything.
hubcaps.
Like you don't gain anything.
Roy
But
takes
if you
the
win,
hubcaps
you get
from
that
the
plus all of the other
lieutenant
rewards, and it can
inspects
stack
them.
up to 10
The
times in
spinners
late game
appear
maps.
iridescent in the dancing light.
But if you die, you lose everything.
These are
But if you win, you get everything plus the previous rewards before it. And then each time you
jump and miss.
each time
No
you
one
get
was defrauded or
the
jumped.
prompt,
Of
you have to
course.
like add another
I made no
modifier, which makes the
offense.
encounter harder.
200 real.
Thank you.
So it's like really interesting.
Here's the 60 real you need for your bill.
It's like
The
super
rest is
gambling,
for
you know?
him.
Like, do you want to keep
To
going?
compensate for the
Anything else
And then you
you're
die, and then
thinking of
you
selling?
Sag.
Oh.
It's win and get it all. Just survive forehead.
Anything else you're
Forehead?
thinking of selling?
Forehead, you know? 5 head?
You're talking about the part
Another
above your
time,
eyes, but below your top of your head. Forehead?
Yeah.
5 head? I just broke $100 in this game now. Big money.
Well,
Thanks,
you buy
Kim.
the other movie.
Just survive.
But I
It's
just
so
didn't pay the
easy.
to favor the room at all.
Didn't you just do that?
What? Pay for the
Pay
room?
the-
No.
Oh no, you just sold the thing. I get.
For Kim, yeah, Kim gave us hubcaps to sell.
I was listening. I wasn't looking that time around.
Can I help? Yes. Have you got it? Well,
Here it is. Sorry for the trouble.
Great. Thank you, officer. That's all I wanted. Payment for services rendered. If you continue to stay here, I just ask that you please pay your nightly bill in advance starting tomorrow. The electronic lock to your room has been disabled till 9 p.m. tomorrow. Please pay for each night in advance starting tomorrow.
20 per
real
night.
per night.
I'll take a room here too.
Of course. Always happy to have officers from the RCM as guests.
Can you believe that? 20 per night? Come on.
Well, $20 per night. It's a pretty big room.
At least we got off the hook for paying for the damages because we tripped over the lady.
Alan, I'm watching you, by the way. I see you loading that gun, but you don't.
Wait.
As far as I know, you don't have a gun license.
How many people are in stream on YouTube? There's 4 viewers. Hi, viewers. If you're here.
I think I can only check
Yes?
the participants stat in chat.
I don't know how you get money from YouTube. Like, if this were Twitch, I would be selling you out right now. Like, hey, spend your Twitch Prime here. It's free. And you get to support your favorite streamer, Helicopter Hero.
Or Raging Wolf.
Oh, right.
Hi, Maslin. Hopefully this game isn't too boring, but if not, then maybe the next one will be better.
This is the door to the
Maybe
room you
Ethan's late night
redecorated.
watching instead of sleeping.
Good night,
Just a
Lieutenant.
moment. You had some questions earlier, I believe.
I
And
mean, who
besides,
sleeps at
we
this
should
time?
discuss our progress on the
I kind of want to
investigation.
go to sleep, but I
Let's go
gotta
out
see
to
if
the
this
balcony.
computer turns off.
I was gonna go to sleep, then I saw you guys on, and I was like, I might as well talk to you guys while playing Path of Exile.
Makes sense.
Ooh, I love Vine Sauce Joel, actually.
He's my favorite.
Good to
The
know.
air outside is brisk. The lieutenant is
My favorite
silent
Vine
for a
sauce, I
moment. He listens to the traffic hum.
Not my favorite streamer. That's you.
Oh, thank you. Thank
What?
you. My favorite
Alan?
streamer is my.
No, by
What?
you I mean both of you.
Oh,
Because
I
you're
didn't
both
know.
here.
I didn't know that. Like
No,
my
no,
name
no, no.
Mai in Vietnamese is actually you,
Oh.
and then you actually means me and Chris.
Mm.
Oh, well.
That's a big turn of events.
Tennis.
Where shall
Wow.
we begin?
The more
We
you
should talk about
Chris,
the
you're my favorite
investigation
streamer, too.
First and foremost. But I also
Thank you.
You're right up
remember
there
we
next to
discussed
Butthole
the
Blaster.
RCM.
Wow, I have a lot to live up to.
Butthole Blaster 1.
I didn't know you smoked, Kim.
I have a cigarette every night when I go over my notes. It's something of a ritual.
Oh man, he looks so devastatingly cool with that cigarette.
True. How'd you get so cool, Kim?
You mean this?
Are you talking to
This is
someone in your game or your
It's an
viewer?
unnecessary trial.
I'm talking my friend in the game, Kim. Kim Kitsuragi.
Kim Jong Un.
Yes. It's been a long and eventful day.
Yes.
What? How do you think today
We
went?
performed a thorough initial inspection of the victim's body, so that's good. One could say it's the main thing to do in a murder. Then you shot the body down, which was quite a shot.
I was just inspired by your confidence in me, Kim.
I admit I wasn't sure whether I should give you the gun, but I'm glad I did. Your shot enabled us to perform a field autopsy on the victim. We found some things we can really work with.
Yeah, you kind of missed some cool parts of this stream. How I shot the body down from the
But
tree
at least the
with a
corpse has
gun.
been refrigerated.
So
There's still work to be done at the crime scene. Now, as for interviews,
Alan's shooting
my list of
something
people
in
to
there.
talk to here in Martinez, I mean.
Oh, I almost died.
Not always the right people, I'm afraid. We weren't able to find the union leader, Backlog, much less interview him. So that's on the to-do list for tomorrow.
Why is Kim so
yeah, it might be a little confusing. I'm sorry about that, Maslin. But it sure must be
We talked to
interesting
Joyce Smith,
to have a lot of
but didn't get
voices.
any information from her. have a feeling
Experience.
Joyce knows how dangerous the
Maybe the
situation
next game
is.
will just have gameplay.
We have to get her to talk to us.
Which
I've-
one is it again?
I feel you. I'm tired too. I'm just trying to see if my computer shuts off because it's been shutting off. Which one is what?
We can't stream the next one because 3DS capture cards don't exist anymore. Next one is Resident Evil 4, so there will be talking.
You can emulate it.
Majora's Mask. I was thinking about
Yeah.
it, but I kind of want to play it on the 3DS. But I'll probably play the PC version of Resi 4 unless I should emulate it on something.
Nah, PC's good. Well, it's alright.
Well, would it be better to play it on Dolphin or?
No. No, it would not. According to me, anyway. Whether I'm a credible source or not is up to you, I guess.
Okay. Well, I'll just buy it for
You're an
GameCube.
incredible source.
I've only played the game like 5 million times.
Well,
so
I'll buy it on
whatever, I
GameCube and I'll
guess.
I'll point a camera at the TV.
I always
That's
credit
all
you
right.
as my source.
You're a very
Thank you.
incredible source.
Aw.
You're a very edible source, Al.
Wait, does incredible mean not, credible?
Mm,
That's a
But
good
it
question.
also means incredible, you know?
It means incrementally edible.
Oh,
Yeah.
that also makes a whole lot of sense.
Yeah, and I kind of know a lot about etymology, so.
I know about etymology.
If Kim is emphasizing
You know,
something,
etymology,
Eat
the study of
abology.
edible.
Eatability?
All the running. You run a lot. Is that a stand-up Precinct 41 practice?
Kim in the game just called us out for running. Because it's like a video game.
I have a really good theory about why you're running so fast, son. Just you wait until we get up tomorrow.
Wait, it doesn't respawn me outside. I have to walk through the whole map again.
It's impressive, especially for a man your age. And in those hills. Nice shoes, by the way. I like the green. Goes with the orange.
How the heck?
Kim is so sweet. So what are our powers exactly, the
They're
RCM?
quite limited, actually. The power officers of the Revachol Citizens Militia exercise most frequently is imposing fines of up to 1,000 real for offenses, in accordance with an interdepartmental schedule. Yes, although indirectly, as citizens can always request records from their local station. Officers of the RCM have been known to take bribes of less than the prescribed fine amount. It undermines trust in the RCM.
1,000? Why not
The
more?
RCM's primary role is to ensure safety. We are not really supposed to play any part in the economic structure of Revachol.
What else?
We can arrest people, of course, but rather than bringing someone in directly, it's preferable to serve a station cold sleep. It prevents confusion and overcrowding.
How can you be sure the arrestee will show up?
You can't. Those who don't show up become fugitives, though, and have fewer legal rights when they are eventually caught. It's about power projection. Thus far, they seem to mostly show up.
And if someone resists?
As you may have gathered from the fact that we are expected to carry a record of our kills, like the one in your watermarks, we are permitted to use whatever force is necessary, and strongly admonished not to abuse that power.
And who makes all these rules? The coalition government?
Yes, the international community's mission in Revachol, and the moral intern more broadly.
What is the moral intern? I feel like I'm reading Left Hand of Darkness.
The RCM was formed by the coalition government to restore order in the international zone after the revolution. So we did. Now we attempt to maintain that order. No more, no less. Or perhaps it is better to say we were allowed to form. It's a point of contention whether the citizens of Revachol or the coalition government founded the RCM. Silence. A great comment to such a conundrum.
I'm glad you agree. What is the moral intern?
The Moralist International are the world's largest political organization.
Oh.
You know who they are. They have been running this place after the revolution failed.
I really don't know. That's how bad it is in here.
Okay. They're a union of center-left and center-right parties across the Real Belt. Our coalition government is just one of its many projects. They also run the ICP, EPIS, most intergovernmental organizations in the world.
What do they believe in?
What do they believe in? They are Dolorians. They believe they continue the humanist project set forth by Her Innocence Dolores Day 4 centuries ago. Others say they are just technocrats.
What?
Those others say they continue the humanist project set forth by Dolores Day.
What is their symbol?
Interesting question. It's a blue forget-me-not. Their motto is love, compassion, self-discipline. I think you can gauge what they want you to think of them from that.
Something kind and usual. Something almost self-explanatory. Something even a little feminine. But in a strict manner.
Who was Dolores Day?
A historic figure? The author of the modern age? You will have to look elsewhere for opinions. The subject of humanism is too abstract for me.
What do you think of
The
them?
moral intern are a fact. I try not to have opinions on facts until they change. And it doesn't look like that's about to happen.
I got an opinion on the moral intern.
Do you?
Oh. Let's go. They've done an awful job here. Have you seen this place? This isn't humanism.
We are in what is called the twilight of international law. The laws we claim to enforce come from the MI. Without them, we are simply vigilantes.
Wait. Vigilante sounds bad.
Sadly, it is what we already are to the people of Martinez. Most of them, at least, especially the Union. Vigilantes. I expect our job here to prove quite challenging.
Hey, Grandma.
The dying lights of the city shimmer below. Slowly, like luminous clouds, they pass on his lenses. The lieutenant looks at his slim cigarette, contemplating the next drag.
They really don't like us here. And the mouth on that kid, Kuno. It's different inland, in Jamrock and the GRIH.
Why are they like this?
It's our fault for leaving this place to the dogs, to the Union, to the company, not daring to come here more often. It's like I told you, this place is an orphan, fallen between the cracks.
And in Jamrock and the GRIH?
We run this city. West of the river is RCM land. It's incredibly hard. Human beings are... But we are in control, and it's worth it. The organization works, our systems work. If they didn't, the city would disintegrate.
I hope our investigation will help improve the situation here, at least do some good.
Me too. But I wouldn't count on any drastic changes in our lifetimes.
Thank you for this.
Yeah, it's getting very cold now. Let's go.
Thanks, Kim.
Sleep.
See you in the morning, Kim. Bye.
Bye. Well, phase through that door. Can you look through the mirror now without hurting yourself? Much
I
less
think
cold.
I'm gonna try it in the morning. I think when you sleep, you get your
Morale.
health and morale back. I
The
think.
bed is cold and not particularly inviting, but it's yours. The sheets look awful.
Let's go to sleep.
The sheets feel at once coarse and clammy against your skin. The bed sags beneath your weight as you stretch out and finally close your eyes. And then sleep doesn't come.
Oh no.
And then sleep doesn't come.
But I want to sleep.
Obviously, you're in bed with your eyes closed, but it's not happening.
Why?
Maybe it's the bed's fault.
Check the pillow.
Its synthetic filling has separated into hard lumps. The pillowcase smells oddly.
Check the blanket.
It barely covers your toes, stretching over your soft belly. This is your body here, intimate and warm, breathing.
Roll over.
It's a little better. Colors, scenes,
Play dead.
formed phrases still litter your mind.
Reach
Part
for
of
the
you is
sky.
still trying to solve the case, isn't it?
Who killed him? Who?
Something to do with, what was it that the lieutenant said?
Where are the Half-Life guns?
Alien? And it's gone again.
We gotta find them.
Your thoughts lost between the slowing brain waves.
No more thoughts. Fall asleep now.
Your breathing steadies. A great silence washes over you until your eyelids twitch in your sleep and images start forming.
We're about to dream live.
Really? A live dream?
Oh, what's going on?
Guys, they are here.
I'm gonna go to the pawn shop. I'm gonna go this way. I'm gonna go to the body. Ah, yes. Hey, I'm glad I have the raincoat on.
You remember the scent of your childhood.
What is this?
What it says on the can, Harry. Answer the question.
I was born in a hospital where people usually go to die.
You're not kidding anyone, Harry. You don't remember shit.
Oh, that was a lucky guess.
Tell me.
Unlucky guess.
Do you remember your wife's hand on your face?
My wife? You said who?
Do you remember the warmth of her thighs between her legs and in her mouth?
I've been watching Alan load up
Was
guns
that
for like the
right,
past
funky
20
baby?
minutes.
Trying to figure out how.
Stood there,
He's
one
literally just
hand
been
on the
like
bottle
just loading
and
up
the
new
other on
guns.
your dick.
Oh.
Watching her go. Let it all be dragged away from you.
I think our wife left us.
Tell me, where are your friends? Human beings have friends, Harry boy. Where the hell are yours?
I can get it all back.
No,
Oops.
it's gone. 3 times gone and never coming back. You failed. You failed me. You failed Elysium.
Oh, that's the name of the thing. What is Elysium?
Everything.
There's
The
disco lights
pale
going on.
and the isolas on the surface. The outer magnetosphere. Burning, furious truth. 8,000 years of written history. You really dropped the ball, Harry. 4.6 billion people, and you failed every single
What is
one
he
of
talking
them.
about?
You really fucked up.
I can come back from this.
You're not coming back from shit. Thrashing around in that high conductivity state of yours, bumping into things and acting like a clown. Who are you kidding?
I've talked to you before.
No, Harry. You were just talking to yourself. That's all you ever do, even in your dreams. And the act is wearing thin. The spots on the disco ball fade around you. You'll be back in those cold snakeskins in no time.
Huh.
Sweating up the bed. Stinky boy.
Trying to solve this case.
You're trying to what? I can't hear you. This is just a word dream now. Jumbled up garbage. The pictures are gone. The bed rises to meet you. A thin, sleep-like state. More glass than velvet, grinding in your head.
So something is wrong. Sleep shouldn't be this bad, this dry, this unnourishing. There's something wrong with your thoughts. Some kind of new type of hangover.
What? No.
Oh yes, party boy. And it's worse than the one before. Just think of the shit you saw. Here it comes too. So soon already. A silent alarm goes off in your head like clockwork. Barely let you sleep at all. Time to get those clothes on, Harry. Time to go to work in the shit factory.
I don't like limbic system.
You like the Dewey Decimal System?
Yeah, it really helps me find my books. We're all healed.
Good going, buddy.
What the hell was that?
Just a dream. You have ones like that all the time. You feel even worse this morning than you did last night.
The dead body called us Harry, though, before. Only because we made a check. What the hell is going on with me?
You mean, why are you so tired? Too tired and down to even think? It is worrying, isn't it? You can't be a detective like this. Detectives need to be able to think.
Why is this happening?
It's just that your heart has finally pumped all the speed out of your system, Buster. Time to get some more. You're too weak to say no now. Waking up is the worst part. Maybe somewhere down the line you could decline.
No, I can't. Take this. I'm not going to go looking for speed.
Are you sure? Ready to live as this pathetic shell of yourself for days? Basically, a week. Let's be honest, 2 weeks. Maybe
We're not going to
3.
do drugs. We're not going to
You
listen.
won't make it.
Why not?
Half the town will be dead by then.
Please?
You will be fired.
What the heck?
Please?
Suit yourself.
What is this
Slow,
gun?
Sad shell man. See how you do without
Is this
your
just like loading gun simulator?
Pretty much.
Pretty much. Alright, let's go see if we can get our
See if you can take a
face.
shower.
A mirror hangs on the wall.
See if I can take a shower. Good point, actually. I can't click on it, so maybe not.
A mirror hangs on the wall.
Wipe the
As
mirror.
you see abort. You clearly have not thought this through. You won't like what you see there. And you will
Still
never
wipe
be
the
whole.
mirror. That's me.
You have no idea who this thing is, do you?
I'm a superstar.
It appears you're also dead. There's clearly rigor mortis on your face. Or wait, is that an expression? Are you trying to make an expression with that face? Why?
The face is making itself.
Please stop. It's horrible. You're scaring yourself.
Okay.
Oh my God. You can't stop. It's like it's not even voluntary anymore. You have worn that grin into your face and now it won't come off. What does it even mean? What is the emotion you're trying to convey?
This one, I don't want to read it.
There might have been 10 years ago. It's little more than a cadaverous spasm now.
We got 3 checks. This is a 72% chance. 3 and
fuck?
3.
Alan, I just looked over. Oh fuck! Why do you have pictures of me that I don't have?
The 3rd decade of the current century. Enough time had passed from the failure of the revolution that,
What happened?
for a fleeting moment, free market economy seemed like the ultimate, uncontested
know.
way of life for our species.
I'm very
Things
confused
were
right
good.
now.
It was
Oh, he's on
smooth
Discord.
sailing.
That's why.
People made gold and
Okay, I'm less
champagne-tinted
confused now.
interiors and facades to suit the times, calling this the new style. But more importantly, disco happened. For
Oh, hi,
Revachol,
Mom.
your city. That meant only one thing. Guillaume Le Million. If it doesn't rhyme, you're not pronouncing it right. Out of the dazzling swirl of disco music, in an open-air boîte de nuit, somewhere in Revachol West, Guillaume's blonde mane appeared on the screen. He sang some bullshit. Then he made the expression.
I can't close it. Oh, there we go. Okay.
This guy does have
Everyone
a
loved
funky
it.
beard.
Maybe you thought some of the stardust would rub off on you. There is a vast ocean of time between right now and the expression. Looking good on you, or anyone. 2 decades, if the calendar is to be trusted. Humanity has run aground in that time. It's a different world now. The expression is a relic. The click is used to spur on a horse. It also features heavily in Guillaume Le Million's regional mega hit, Don't Worry, Your Pretty Little Head. Sometimes you like to add finger pistols to the mix, because, unlike Guillaume Le Million, you are a police officer. It's your nifty little way to say, I'm armed and dangerous. It doesn't have to be. You can swoon over Guillaume and his champagne-corked smile whenever you want to. Maybe some of the stardust will return.
Well, I'm gonna save the game again. So we know what we look like on our little portrait now.
Well,
kind of look like Goob from Meet the Robinsons. Bless you.
Bless you.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall.
Hello.
In it, your
What?
face, adorned
It just said
with the
hello face
expression.
again. Real.
We gotta try to fix
The
this
chain
thing.
cutters slip out of your hands as you attempt to twist the faucet into place.
We'd never
Well,
been a plumber. Sucks.
Can you not take a shower?
I don't believe so.
Take off all your clothes.
We can level up. Any suggestions?
It looks like you can increase the base points.
Nope.
Oh,
The
plus and
pluses? I don't know. Guess not though.
then-
Well,
You can look up encyclopedia.
here's some checks that we have. Perception. Legendary perception. We're gonna get that.
Oh, this one will make that a little easy, I suppose.
Man, bleeding is so gay in Path of Exile.
Oh.
Visual calculus. Whatever.
Whatever.
Alright, we gotta do some of our timed quests. So let's do that, I guess.
Yeah.
Do we have to find... what's this? Kim?
You went next door. Did you check that room?
It wouldn't let me click it. Oh, that's open now, huh?
Oh.
Good morning, Kim.
Morning. Looks like we can get to work at once. The Union muscle turned up. They look rowdy. We should talk to them.
Why do we need to talk to them?
Everything points to the Dock Workers Union. The belt used for hanging him. The circumstances in Martinez. My preliminary information, which may, of course, all be wrong. But we still need to talk to them, and it won't be easy.
What do you mean rowdy?
I mean ungovernable. Martinez isn't exactly enthusiastic about the RCM being here. They prefer to be policed by the Union. These men here, men who drink beer for
I
breakfast.
definitely would not be
they're
playing this
stole
build if
from
I was
an
playing
armed wing of the
hardcore.
Union called the
Oh, yeah?
Hardy Boys, who are responsible for state policing. I think it's them.
Are these the men Gart told us about yesterday?
I completely forgot. Sorry, I had a rough night's sleep. It's them by the looks of it. Loud and nasty, just like the manager said. One loose thread less to worry about. One big problem to replace it.
Maybe we should call in reinforcements. Let's roll.
One more thing before we do. We don't have to talk to them immediately. We can walk right past them, continue with our business.
But aren't you curious to know what they have to say about the murder?
They're in no hurry to leave. They think they own the place. Anyway, I leave that choice to you. Whatever.
Can I help you? Got the 20 real? Good. You got the room for the night, but remember, you'll need another 20 real tomorrow.
I don't know how I'm gonna get money tomorrow for my rent.
Well, you have
Just a
$21
moment, and
now,
there's
if you
no
don't spend
public
it.
phones nearby?
The closest phone booth is
Oh, I just
down
got
the
3 chaos.
coast. Sorry for the inconvenience.
It's fine, I understand. Thank you anyway. I'm glad to see you again, dear.
Everything alright, ma'am?
Please don't trouble yourself about me, sweetie. I was just hoping to make a call, but the Whirling's phone line isn't working. The union office probably has a phone, but I can't really get there. Or to the phone booth down the coast. And Gary's phone is dead too.
Wait, what's wrong with the phone
The
line?
manager was vague about it.
Why do you need to use the phone anyway?
To let the young woman who's house sitting for us know that we may be delayed. Morel, my husband, and Gary were supposed to get back by Monday night. But they're
Oh,
still
no.
missing, and I haven't heard from them. I was also hoping she'd heard from Morel.
A little missing persons puzzle might just be the thing to take your mind off the hangover.
Okay, has your husband gone missing before?
That's just it. This isn't like him at all. He always plans his expeditions so carefully. But you have more important things to worry about.
More important than a missing expedition? I don't know. Expeditions often lead to something interesting.
What is this expedition your husband was on?
Just some field work, sweetie. Morel is a highly trained scientist. He and his assistant Gary are studying an extremely rare species of insect. But they should have returned by now. They were just going down the coast across the water lock to set a few traps. He said they'd be back on Monday. What could be keeping them?
This is not
The
good.
waterlock. That
Her
was
husband's
broken.
missing.
Could this be it?
Oh no. Presumably on the other side of the place?
Oh,
On
sweetie,
the island?
it's nothing like that. Gary's
Yeah.
as loyal as they come. I trust him with my husband's life any day.
The waterlock to the other side of the coast is broken. They're probably stuck over there.
Oh my. What happened to the water lock?
I really don't know.
Well, whatever the cause, I'm thankful. To both of you. You've spared me another sleepless night.
You're welcome, ma'am.
I hate to ask, but if your investigation takes you to the other side of the coast,
Yeah.
please do keep
Let's
an eye out
find
for
Lena,
my
the
husband.
cryptozoologist's wife's husband.
Yes,
Whoa.
some left-field scientific research is exactly what you need right now. Funk up that vanilla murder investigation.
And if you see him, let him know Lena is waiting for him here at the Whirling. He gets so tangled up in his work that he may not know the water lock's been repaired. And it's cold out there. Oh, you're such a dear. Thank you, sweetie.
So your husband's some kind of scientist?
Oh, yes. A zoologist. A cryptozoologist, to be more precise.
Well, what is cryptozoology?
It's a pseudoscience that attempts to legitimize research into mythological beasts and urban legends.
Chris, are you
That's,
interested in
one
playing Path of
opinion,
Exile
yes.
sometime?
And people
I
are
mean,
entitled to
if
their
I didn't have
opinions.
any school, maybe.
Badge.
My apologies, ma'am. I did not mean to undermine your hobby.
It's not a
Path of
hobby.
Exile is
dear.
such a chill game, though.
It's a subfield of zoology, one specializing in animal species that are so exceedingly rare
Did I
that
get all
many
the
assume them
fireflies?
to be extinct or even fictitious. Searching for such species called cryptids is
Well, I'm not
difficult
walking here
and
without checking in
often
every
thankless.
nook and cranny.
And frankly, many scientists are too lazy
I need
to
to get
do it.
all the fireflies.
Universities these days are rarely
Grave of the
interested
Fireflies
in
is all
supporting
I just heard.
real
Twilight
research.
Princess.
That's what I was thinking about
Quality of
too.
research at Revacholian universities has been on the decline, but you doubt there was ever a time when cryptozoology was embraced by the academic elite.
Tell me more about Morel.
Oh dear, I'm not sure where to begin.
What does he look like?
Well, his expression is slightly grumpy.
One of the things
but
that sucks about
his
Path
eyes
is
are
like sometimes
always
people
bright
troll
and
you in chat
curious
when you ask
like a
new
small
questions.
boy, and his palms are quite coarse from
Actually,
all
they do it all the
work.
time, so you
He's
should never
quite
ask a
gentle.
question in
You can't
all
go
chat.
around Revachol feeling grown men's
That's mean.
hands. If you want to find her husband,
I mean,
you'll
sometimes
need
people
more
are serious, but most of the
concrete
time they're just trolling
information.
you.
Oh, well, he's a bit shorter than you, but with a larger frame, and he has longish white hair, usually a bit uncombed. You might say wild, even.
The lieutenant pulls out his notebook and begins jotting down the woman's description.
Thanks, Kim.
One other thing, he'll likely have all kinds of field gear on him, even if he's not out in the reeds, you know, just in case.
How long have you been married?
We'll be celebrating our 16th anniversary this autumn. Not the most numerically satisfying anniversary, but I like the less obvious milestones even more somehow.
How did you guys meet?
By a dating agency, I'm ashamed to say.
A dating agency?
I was looking to get back into the
Agency?
scene after recovering from my accident. And
She
he
said she
just
met her
divorced.
husband at a dating agency.
We hit it off, and, well, here we are.
She's skipping over some important parts. Perhaps you'll find out more later.
I hope I've been useful.
Tell me more about this rare insect your husband's looking for.
Oh, sweetie, it's fascinating. But I shouldn't bore you with entomological minutiae.
The lieutenant gives you a sideways glance.
No, I want to hear about the
Well,
insect.
It's a phasmid, technically, but
Ah, yes. Phasmatodea. A
What?
diverse group of insects whose bodies resemble twigs.
Tell me everything about the insect.
Encyclopedia helped us.
Colloquially.
Like
where
it always
other
does.
phasmids imitate
Like it always
sticks
does.
or leaves,
Why would
this
you
one's
improve
a
it?
living reed. It disguises itself among the reeds here on the Insulindian coast. Hence its name, the Insulindian phasmid. Perhaps you'll end up co-discovering the
Yes, I
phasmid
want to
with us
co-discover this
officers.
cryptid.
I knew it. We're gonna be chasing made-up insects with cryptozoology.
Yes,
It's
Kim.
not made up, officer. I can assure you. It's simply elusive, so much so that most establishment zoologists doubt it exists at all.
What makes you think the phasmid is around here?
Well, some teenagers making out in the reeds saw one. They didn't know what it was, of course, but there was a brief article in a local newspaper about their encounter with a ghost
Heck yeah, we
insect
got evidence.
that looks like the reeds.
First-hand evidence.
Gary sent us the clipping. Of course, most phasmid sightings turn out to be false alarms, but they're
Ooh,
just
VR is making my brain hurt.
Indian phasmid
Yeah.
perfectly.
Maybe you should try
They didn't even know what they were looking at.
PR.
Pancake reality?
Public relations.
Oh. No, I'm good.
Is it dangerous?
You know,
all.
people that are really
Why
into
else would it
VR
hide itself
call
so
regular
carefully?
gaming pancake because it's flat.
Oh my.
I don't think that's real. What you just
That's-
That is. I'm not even joking. With
That
you,
doesn't
that's
even.
true.
That doesn't sound real, but it sounds so plausible.
It absolutely is real. I'm too tired to make that up right now.
That's so funny.
That's
I-
true.
I actually love that.
It's the term pancake.
That's really
because
cringe.
because it's flat. I don't think it's just. It's not
pretty
just.
cringe.
It's not just people that are into VR, but it's mostly people that are into VR.
Explain it all
Wait,
much better.
What?
I wish you could hear him describe
Like
it.
they call it
Then you'd
that.
understand
That
for
sounds
sure.
derogatory, but kind of.
Kinda, yeah.
And really cringe at the same time.
Yeah.
I don't
I mean,
know.
it sort of makes sense because your monitor is flat like a pancake, so I get it. But
No, it's just really funny. I love it.
there isn't really a term for that
That's right. And where
that I
is
can
the
think
world in
of.
itself located? Yes, indeed.
Just like
We are
regular
in the fine city of Revachol.
gaming. What do you call that?
Gaming.
Because there's never
Gaming.
been a
No.
yeah, but
And then the other one's
which,
called
but
VR.
if you need to
Seems like a
differentiate
lifetime
between the
ago.
two, though.
VR gaming.
Much has changed.
Yeah, but if you're
still
just
the most
talking about
beautiful
regular
city in the
gaming,
world.
Regular gaming is just
Jewels set in the
gaming
sand
because
But
that's what's been a thing since
Everyone
you know.
says
yeah, but
forever.
saying VR is
You know
part
what
of gaming, though. So if you say
Yes.
that, it can mean anything
Right, dear.
where you're playing a
How
game,
splendid.
right?
Here, take this pen.
Yeah, but there's no
Knowledge
need to
should always be
differentiate between
rewarded.
VR.
She gave me a pen because I knew what
regular
year it
games, though.
was.
I
I mean,
would think
if you're
It's
talking
like-
about the differences between them, then yeah,
I
like
can
if
tell
you're
that
saying,
this
oh, I
It's like
hope
you could
the
just
next
say,
Half-Life-
"I'm from the
I'll
U.S."
just
You
ask
know.
one more
I hope the
question.
next Half-Life isn't
And that's what
pancake
gaming
game. I
is.
hope
What
it's
we
I
live
hope
under.
it's in VR.
What mode of government?
Wait, Alan, you don't
That
think
sort of
so?
thing.
Like
What do you
it's
mean?
like instead of saying I'm from Georgia, you say I'm from the United States, and that's
I
the
mean,
difference between saying oh, I'm playing a game and I'm playing a VR game.
I mean,
sadly not.
I'm technically
both are valid.
speaking. I'm in VR and I'm playing a game.
Buying is
I don't know. I'd have to find a specific example of a
I feel like
post.
if the person wants to be specific, they can be, and if they don't want to, they can just be like, "Hey, I'm gaming," you know?
Yeah, but that's just like the term that they came up with, I guess, for it. I didn't come up with it, so don't ask me.
Oh no, I just think it's really funny. I don't really care about it. I just find it really funny.
I don't know if I like it.
We're doing quite
It's kind of
well
silly.
until the end there.
Yeah, it's silly. That's why I
Does
like
look
it. It's
like
funny.
you're-
a sigh.
But maybe a fresh set of eyes is what
Pancake
the world
gaming.
needs.
She means this
Wait, so what is VR like? Egg waffle gaming?
I'm afraid.
I guess just VR, but
This
I like egg
archipelago
waffle
tried
better.
to build something
Egg
new.
waffle gaming.
Something. It has something
The
to
bullet
do with
won't go in the gun.
Someone
There it goes.
more educated and sweeping.
No.
Oh,
I'm not
God.
an encyclopedia.
Of course.
Has anybody else been watching?
Then
I'm
I
watching
don't
you.
know.
I've just been playing around.
I've literally been watching you load up guns.
That's all I've been
Thank you,
doing.
sweetie.
Yeah.
You did make me forget about.
What? Why did she give you a pin for knowing what year it is?
She said knowledge should be rewarded.
Is knowing what year it is advanced knowledge that should be a reward? Yeah. Is the year not well known?
I only found out what it was because of context clues. Oh, I got +1 to this roll because I have a green 8 pin.
Oh god, my brain.
You're an
I don't know why
enthusiast,
VR does this to me.
but you're still.
We don't have time for
Alan, do you have Beat
cryptozoology
Saber?
101.
I don't. And I don't want it because I'm bad at it.
Yeah, I've seen like people play it, and I'm like, how do people play it?
Play
I
what?
have no idea.
Like,
Beat
get
Saber?
really good on Beat Saber.
Oh, I love
like,
Beat
The
Saber.
man ponders his cooking
Like,
utensils. and gives
it's
you
like
a little
Osu,
nod.
but in real
He
life.
looks up at you. Then,
Yeah, I can
shrugging is an international
barely
sign.
tolerate Osu on normal mode. I mean, I don't dislike it. I'm just bad at it.
I didn't know about like the hotkeys and how you can use a
me
pad.
handle
So
this.
fucking, I was just using my mouse,
Detective
clicking on it. It was so
disorientated.
fucking hard on normal
Are you
mode.
still
On
wondering
Osu?
where you
Wait.
are?
What
Her
hotkeys? What do you
entire
mean?
character
Oh,
is
like no, I'm just saying like you can do
This
1, 2,
young
3, and 4 and
is
click,
cold
but I
as
like
ice.
drag.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, that's why
I
it's,
didn't know
that's
there
why
was
you can
any
only
other
tolerate
way
on
to do it.
normal.
I'm not a gardener, by the way.
I didn't.
I'm a legal
So you could just
counselor
do it
for
with
the
the
dock
keyboard
workers
and a
union.
mouse?
Yeah.
Just like click and press the hotkey?
Yeah,
Tight as
it's like
hard.
mouse plus
You
keyboard.
think he has
Or you
class
can use like a
titles?
tablet, you know.
Talk to him.
What? Okay,
Get to
now
know this.
I'm getting out of
I'll be
VR. I want to
keeping
play
an eye on
Osu.
you.
now you know that you can use a
It
tablet.
doesn't
It's
matter
like
if you recognize our...
She
I
says
gotta get out of
nothing.
this migraine.
wait, so you didn't know you
Speaks
can you,
of
you know you
her.
can use a tablet, right? That would make a lot of sense.
I knew that you
Like I
could use a
already
tablet,
told you.
but like
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know
You
there
know
were
what it
hotkeys
is?
on a
Yeah.
keyboard.
Oh yeah,
Do you
totally.
have
How do I get out of this hellhole? How do I turn off?
But I mean, you should probably
Uh.
use a tablet if you want to play Osu. It's just one of those games.
Let me fix my thing.
Oh, and a cheap tablet, like you can get a cheap tablet for like $20.
What does that have to do with anything? Hawthorn bushes outside?
Pierce Hawthorne bushes outside?
No, not Pierce Hawthorn.
Behind the dockworkers, a ceiling
I love
height
Pierce
window.
Hawthorne.
The hawthorn branches scrape the glass. like
Alright,
bony
time to
fingers.
unplug VR and not use it again for another 10 months.
There's a little slide panel up there to let some air in. No need
Wait,
to open
you
it in
use
spring.
you use
It's
VR
still
once every
too
10 months?
cold outside.
I haven't touched it in 10 months, so
Guy,
yeah.
look at this roll.
Wait, I have a question. What's a good VR like headset? I've been thinking about getting one.
Depends on how much you want to
There's
spend.
about to be a new one coming out, so
Oh.
Yeah.
might want
Yeah,
to wait.
Get 2 sixes on that.
It said -12 to the roll, though.
You had to get roll 2
Behind
sixes
the
to pass.
dockworkers, a ceiling height window.
Oh, because
The
that
hawthorn
always
branches
wins.
scrape the
Okay,
glass like bony fingers.
Brain.
I almost clicked it. Yeah, Vive's about to put out a new thingy if you're
This
interested.
is where
Oh
you
really?
say your bit.
How much do VR headsets generally cost?
Detective.
It depends. It depends on how good a headset you want. Like the Rift S, which is what I have, it's Oculus, like $300.
So is the Quest 2, which is also apparently better?
It's
Question mark?
standalone now.
Well, no. All you have to
So-
do is buy a cable and plug it in.
Wait, really?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that. I
Yeah,
thought
that's why
it
I
was
have
like
no idea why they're both $300. I have tried to know, and I don't know. But yeah, you just buy an Oculus Link cable, which I guess comes with the S, and then you plug it
No,
in.
mine doesn't. I mean, mine has the cables, but I don't think I can unplug it from the headset.
Oh, no, what I meant was it comes with the S, like, on it.
So like the
Oh,
most
yeah,
expensive
yeah,
is $300 or what's up?
Oh no,
No,
the
for
Valve
Oculus-
Index is $1,000, and it's got
A
finger tracking, but I think the Quest 2 like has better field of view or something. Well, it has inside-out tracking, which is kind of more convenient. With the Index, you need to have cameras like in the corner of your room.
Keep me updated on
The new one?
on if the new one releases. I'm kind
Yeah,
of
I'll let you know
interested.
if it's interesting. I've been waiting on it.
That sounds cool.
It's about time I stopped playing VR. Alright, I'm back. Hello.
Well, we need to talk about the man hanged out back.
No, I'm playing Osu.
This is about him.
You're welcome.
Real look.
It has come to my attention I don't have Osu installed on this computer. Oh no, I don't
What's
have any of my
Osu
songs.
again?
It's a rhythm game.
It's like the most popular rhythm game on the.
Oh, he was a real pretty boy.
On the
Sounds
PC.
familiar to me.
Letting out that pretty
It's the
boy
one with
smell.
the circle. Wait, that doesn't help.
I feel like no. I feel like we've talked about this before. And,
Yeah, we have.
I remember now.
If I log into my account, will it remember what I've downloaded? Probably not, right?
I can't for the life of me understand why you did it. I mean,
let's see.
I would have just left him up there. You must really like cleaning up other people's shit.
Welcome to us.
You might want to start asking your questions now. It's not going to get better than this.
No. I's here. You got business with my boy.
I just thought of something funny, but I don't think it's
He understood
funny to
what
you
you were
guys.
Taking inventory of them.
Yeah.
I was thinking, like if you finish Act 1, you could say, "I finished A1 steak
Relax,
sauce,"
Dennis. No one is fucking you yet.
but it's not funny. But I find it funny,
Yeah, Dennis, calm
and that's
down.
good enough for me.
No one's fucking you, you stupid fuck.
A1
Let Dennis
steak
enjoy his
sauce.
fucking, man.
That should be like, you know, like a saying. Like I saw that in How I Met Your Mother,
Yeah.
and I was like, that's so interesting.
You're not even being
It's
fucked,
like
Dennis.
Red Robin. It's like one person, like one of our friends say A1, the other person's like steak sauce.
You already scanned the
You're saying an object.
A1 steak sauce.
Brand name and a-
It's like a reply. It's like Marco Polo, you know, like
could take
Marco
another look
Polo.
at the tracks
A1 steak sauce. But A1 steak sauce
See
sounds
if
so
they
much
fit
funnier
this
and
bunch.
cooler.
You just have to figure out which
The
company
pretty
we want to
boy.
buzz market.
You got
Funny. But my partner and I have a
Indeed.
serious matter to discuss.
I like
with you.
A1 steak sauce.
I can say I have spoken to the dead man in a bizarre occult vision.
What?
Why is there a container belt around the dead man's
container
neck?
belt like we use in the harbor because we took it from the harbor.
Great spell echo.
Oh,
Then we went out back and used it to hang him.
we solved the murder. End of the. Thanks for coming to the stream,
Wow.
everybody. Appreciate it.
I'd already did.
I think you see here. I thought we were gonna have to solve this murder.
I guess that we're gonna have to prove it.
I think this is an open and shut case. We got a confession. Let's pack it up.
We did this together. All of us.
Justin finished all the acts, but now his character is having trouble dealing damage because he didn't want to do a league starter and then convert the build, and then he tried to do the build that's like costs 2 to 3 exalts, and now he does poo
Oh
damage.
no.
He's trying to find another skill to convert through, and I'm like, just reroll a new character.
Do it again.
Yeah, just do it again.
Should I say, aha, so you just confessed to murder? Or, that's it, the game's over. We've got the perpetrator.
Oh no. This thing is
what?
connected to my Yahoo email.
You going one? You thinking one?
Yeah.
I'm thinking one too.
Goddamn right.
No. These 7 honest men have equally come forth. They told you what happened so that you don't waste any more of your time.
All 7 together.
So now I have 8
They're
chaos.
diluting responsibility. It's
Which
an
is okay.
anti-arrest tactic.
Who called the shots that
Are
night?
you deaf? There will be no singling anyone out. You can't arrest a hardy boy without arresting all hardy boys. Do you think you could do that? Do you think you could arrest them all?
A trick question. Don't let her lead the conversation.
Who do you fucking think does?
Well,
That's
back to
right,
Osu.
asshole. Titus
Here, let
Hardy
me,
runs the Hardy Boys.
Osu, what?
I think we're gonna trick them into getting.
I think you got your answer.
No, you did not get an answer. Titus does administrative work. He pushes paper, fills out forms.
It's only
the others
showing
can't see.
Osu when I
But on that night, they all acted as one
get
man.
out of the tab.
You
What?
don't have to keep answering his questions.
Or when I am in the tab? I said that backwards.
Killed him last Sunday night.
How do I change that?
Seemed like a good way to end the
Window.
week.
Known him? We don't associate with scum like
Full screen
that.
mode off.
Quiet. He came around
There
about
we
3
go.
weeks ago when that Pines cow first
Now you can see
sailed into
Osu.
town. Happy?
By the Pines cow, you mean Joyce Messier, the representative for White Pines? The same company.
I don't know what any of these songs are.
No. I mean the
Play Airman got tossed to 9.
stupid ass cow.
I will, hold on.
To fuck us over. Why don't you ask her about the pretty boy? I'm sure she has interesting things to say.
That's enough insinuation for today, Titus.
If you could,
Officer, your interview is drawing to an end.
I think this
Don't
is it.
waste your last questions.
This is great. Alright, I'm done with Act 7, and now
Because he was worthless mercenary scum.
I get off and then finish the rest of the acts
The kind
tomorrow.
that shows up when you start a
And then I
strike.
map along with Justin, and both of us cry.
Experienced kind too. Had coke.
A live grenade. Right here in
You hear
our
it?
bar.
I can't
Yeah.
prove it, but I know he was sent by.
Hey,
the
let's go!
Pines. They hired.
Hold on. I need to.
Wrong.
I need to figure out how to control this game without just using the mouse.
Harassed workers.
You've never looked at
Threatened to kill
settings.
some as a warning.
Not really, no.
From rape to harassment.
See, left
No,
click.
no, that was like me too, Alan, to be honest.
Why the straight?
Wait, so you can you don't have to move the mouse. You can just use hotkeys.
Oh no, you have to still move the mouse. Like you can't
Oh.
move your thing.
Kill us
using-
all.
So then I might as well just click at that point. I'm already moving the mouse.
Yeah, you could.
Bend over.
Alright, let's try it.
That
Yeah, he said it was his favorite joint now. Started to come in here every night. Drinking, grabbing girls.
He grabbed someone.
Yeah, this girl's on the mic. A beautiful girl, young. Gets into the second verse of Love.
Yeah, I
Show
don't
me
think
your
I'm doing
cunt.
that one.
Why don't you show me your cunt?
I don't think I can defeat Airman.
Gets knocked on the head with a
Yeah.
water bottle. Doesn't even fall
You have to
down.
use.
aren't you fucking
I just thought it'd be funny to
listening?
watch you
Yeah.
for
Something
like
like
2
that.
seconds.
He took.
Yeah, me and Eugene.
There's something.
Oh, correction. I actually played it on easy mode,
Seems like
not
you don't
normal.
want to talk
Oh, I
about
think you have to enable hotkeys though.
Why not?
What?
This is
So
serious.
most keyboard shortcuts won't work unless you enable them.
You're not getting it.
There's nothing you can do for now. He's stonewalling you.
I don't really understand how the settings work. I'm just reading it off Google.
Left click, right click.
It says click the
We
keyboard
hanged him up
shortcuts, click the save
The
changes.
autopsy did not reveal anything too conflicting this far. You just have to wing it.
Titus,
We overpowered him. Dragged his unconscious body to the tree. Put a noose around his neck. And hanged him till he was dead and steady.
Then we
In
left
chat,
him
no
for
suit.
seagulls, maggots, and
Make them a bit more uncomfortable first. Then see if
Play
it
Bubble
all
Pop.
adds up.
Bubble pop?
Yeah,
Alright, hold on. I'm trying to get back all of my old ones.
it's song request. Song request day. Bubble, bubble, pop, pop.
I'll do it on easy mode. Is that okay?
I think it's actually no. I actually remember playing it on normal. I think it's actually fine.
Okay.
Trust.
It's hard to see.
I trust.
I think I did a bunch of 4-minute songs because I was trying to find songs that were like the normal was playable, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Please.
So it was like a bunch of K-pop songs and then like 3 Days Grace.
This one.
I remember playing a lot of Break by 3 Days Grace. That's really good too if you want to try that.
How many people
I gotta get my Sword Art Online back.
Crossing Field by Lisa.
Oh, you know it.
Oh dang, see on easy. Must be hard.
Or send them to Rioni.
Or maybe it's because we're using mouse and keyboard.
20 years.
Maybe it's just because I was bad. Let me try. I haven't played this game in years.
Oh.
But you see,
actually, it's really
a
slow. Yeah.
Lawman is something people agree upon. And here in Martinez, we
okay, so it's actually it's actually even fine on keyboard.
Your investigation here is done. Leave Martinez. Go back to.
I think we're going to stick around. Thanks.
Or maybe you played this when you were like 10.
I've done this job for long enough to know that people don't just confess to first-degree
No,
murder.
doesn't
Even
look like
if
it gets
is a
harder.
group responsibility. We're going to look into this.
Good luck with that. You've heard.
Whenever you make a mistake on Osu, it's so gay. It's like dirt.
It does a little record scratch.
Yeah.
You've mapped out the characters.
And then you make more
Reading
mistakes.
The footprints in the yard should be easier now.
Like that?
Yeah.
Again.
Good one, Titus.
Why? I am
what
the kind
Alive?
I can't prove it. Wrong.
From Rick,
kill us all
Oh,
if we don't open the gates.
Yeah. Yeah. Show me your con. What?
No.
There's nothing you can do for now.
Oh.
He's stonewalling.
About fucking.
If I had godly authority, I could intimidate him.
And you sound like you're playing D&D.
Kinda.
Wait, Alan.
Wow.
You did so good. You got a B.
Wow.
You could
Beef
totally make an A
bad.
really easily.
Well, the computer hasn't crashed yet. Does that mean my RTX 3070 is borked?
Maybe.
Yeah, it's been a minute. Been an hour and 40 minutes.
I don't know what I should put points in yet. Maybe I should wait till I need. Why do I see this all of a sudden? Hello?
Found bubble pop.
See what?
This.
Is this the right one?
Look.
Yeah.
Person up here. See?
Don't get distracted.
Person on the roof?
Yeah. That's never been there before.
Oh, I'm distracted. Ah.
You're distracted.
Well, it's a new guy.
Distracted by the girl in the background. Yeah, but that's playable,
Let's
right?
try this white check.
Wait, it's not that bad.
What's going on? Like you don't have enough on your plate. You feel a sudden surge of self-pity coming on.
Nope. Nope.
I mean, if you try the easy, it's like it's easier, but
No, I gotta do this.
the normal is definitely playable. I remember playing it. I got like a B, and that was the best I could have gotten. Oh, you're so good.
There are several footprints in.
Wait, so you're actually pro at
Left by
OSU? You just
work
debated me this whole
Anywhere
time?
from 6 to 12 pairs have.
You're 100%. Oh, never mind.
You jinxed it by saying that.
You're at 100.
92%
8
chance.
pairs of
Okay.
boots have shuffled back and forth in the mud. Where else have we seen a gang of men in work boots? That's right. The Hardy
I just
Boys
want to watch the video now.
whirling in rag. One.
You've never seen Bubble
Standard
Pop?
work boot.
Not in a long time.
Toes.
But yeah, you've definitely
Number
seen it.
46.
Like,
Just like Titus was wearing in his booth. This is the big dick. Titus Hardy. The one with the ball cap on.
you know how I got into K-pop? Is this girl from our school? I think it was like middle school, Kiera or
Putting them
something.
on the scene is easy. Maybe even.
She was like, "Ma, you listen to K-pop?" And I said,
Standard
"Yeah,"
work boot.
but I actually
Two
didn't.
reinforced
And then
toes.
I don't know why I said yes. Like I didn't mean to lie. So then I got paranoid, and then I went home and watched a bunch of K-pop.
Around his neck.
Just so you wouldn't be lying.
Hot-nailed work.
Yeah, just so I wouldn't be
Steel
lying.
reinforced
But I didn't know why I said,
Number
yeah, I listen to K-pop when I
The
didn't.
inked banger, perhaps.
I had
4.
no clue.
Standard work boot, number 45 or 46. Theo, the old smoker. You think you even see a tiny fleck of cigarette ash inside the print. 5. Another standard work boot, reinforced
so good.
toes. Number
Sounds much better than
54,
me on the mouse. Holy
same as
crap.
before. Either.
But then again,
Eugene,
I was
or
like 10.
muscle-bound blonde. Glenn. 6. Light as air.
Yeah, I
Same
probably
make of
still can't beat Alan now though.
Number 41.
OC's kind of
Small
cancer.
like a rat. Better late than never, detective. The whole world is dark and the tracks burn in it with strange...
Yo, I'd like to see Alan on a tablet
The
go
glowing
pro.
outline of a standard work boot. Number 46. The imprints are
Apparently
twice as deep as the
there's like
other.
tactics in this
The weight
game though.
exceeds 200 kilograms. Fat Angus. Carrying something? 8. Another standard work boot.
One of the best players, he's like
4.
10 years old.
There's an
His hand just moves
aberration
too
in the
fast.
pattern of the sole. The right sole is smoother.
Or he's like
more
9
raw.
or something.
Oh, no!
A missing 8th.
Someone who favors their right foot.
Not doing that
7
again.
sets of tracks.
Wait, why not? You gotta.
The Hardy Boys were
Nope.
here.
My hand is cramping up.
Yeah, I remember that.
And
Wait,
one
play
note
Break
to
from 3
self.
Days Grace.
This would be a
Why?
good question to ask.
For fun, it's easy.
Where's the 8th man?
I don't want to play 3 Days Grace.
Oh, you don't like 3 Days
I'm
Grace?
guessing that's the skinny
I
Hardy
just don't
Boy.
feel like it right
The
now.
one with his front
okay.
teeth missing. I could still be wrong, but I'm probably not. 200. This could be the combined weight of 2 people, one carrying the other who's tied up. Let's say a heavily built worker.
He might be right. 200 kilograms.
Look at how
of
many
living
stars
weight
Airman
is
has and how many stars Bubble Pop has.
No.
Bubble Pop has like 2.5 small
But
stars.
why?
The other one has like
They could
7.5
have
small
used a
stars.
makeshift
Imagine
statue
songs
or
harder
just
than
marching
Airman.
to the gallows.
Let me put it on no fail mode. Just to
Even
see.
easier to carry on a stretcher or between 2 men. Anyway,
See
it's
what
for
we're
future
dealing with here.
consideration. What else can you see? Interesting. Let's name it the Old Soul. I wouldn't be
How is this
surprised
even
if
humanly
someone
possible?
operating
Good
a
lord.
workbench
Yeah,
is
it's
better,
very possible.
like a joiner at the harbor.
It is?
Or
Check out
maybe
Freedom Dive, Alan.
No.
Hang
it's
on,
not.
hang on. I'm gonna have
Perhaps it could
to.
be a driver. A driver would wear out the right shoe.
How do
before
I
the
slow
left.
it down?
The accelerator is on the right. We should keep our eyes
Is there
open
no
around
slow
the
mode?
traffic jam.
Lame.
See whether anyone strikes out as a potential suspect.
Watch a
Seems
perfect
pretty-
automatic playthrough? Okay. Let's see how the computer does it.
A week, maybe? 7 days would...
It is not impossible.
I pulled last week's forecast for coastal Havashol. 7 days below freezing. The day before.
Correct again. Sub-zero temperatures would preserve the tracks in a good state. The commotion here could have taken place a week ago.
What do I think? A mob of people brought
Good God.
something heavy to the tree. One of them was then, after hoisting him up, they stood in a semicircle.
No wonder he couldn't beat Airman.
Indeed. They all stood in a row.
He's
So
too good at
far, so good.
Osu.
Only one.
Of course, there were 8 tracks, but there are only 7 Hardy Boys.
You should check out Freedom Dive. It's one of the hardest songs on Citus.
Which
And
one
or
do
like
you
any
think?
any game. It's also on
Who
Beat
say it
Saber
was our
apparently.
Old Soul?
Hold on a minute.
Yes, I doubt the Hardys are going to tell us who this person is. For now, it's best
Oh,
if
this
we
is a
just
drum
keep
one. I
our
don't know how
eyes
to do the drum ones. I'll try it.
It's snowing.
Oh wow. Good thing you have a raincoat.
Indeed. Snow is one step away from rain.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a
Yeah, that ain't
toolbox,
working either.
and the soft glow of the fuel.
Hell with that. How do I delete it? Goodbye.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Alright.
The
What were you
armor
saying,
was
Mai? Which should I play?
Oh, Freedom Dive.
part of a special order for Corps de Pharmacie, a security firm contracted to protect the interests of Orange pharmaceutical
okay.
companies. So,
I don't know what this is,
the armor
but
went
I'll
to
do it.
Babylon. That's where the paper trail ends, though. Even the firm has proven difficult to track. Corps de Pharmacie has been renamed several times over in the years since the armor was issued.
Mai, what the hell is
The
this?
most recently registered
Don't you
firm
like that music?
The ICP has been able to connect to the CDP is a military contractor called Trinell, and the one before it was Downwell. I think they might be the same.
A suit of armor like this would have been manufactured with a particular person's
Now, what do you
physique.
expect me to do with that?
You should
Yes.
ask for who
What's your plan here?
Yes, but
I just
the
wanted to
ICP
show you the
has been
song.
reluctant to send private sector records.
It's on Beat Saber and
Into it,
Citus.
Call back tomorrow. Hopefully I will have more information for you
It's
then.
so fast.
Just
This
as
is
I'm
like one
getting
of the hardest
carpal
songs.
tunnel just watching this.
Yeah.
Hello?
It's one of the hardest songs on any rhythm song.
What else?
Any rhythm game.
You hear the call.
I just remember it because it's on a bunch of
Anything else I can
games.
help you with, Office 57?
In the cabin, you see a set of steering levers, a radio.
One of the most played songs. This is one of the most played songs. Alright. Doing it on normal.
Where you going?
To go try to get into that lady's room because I saw her through the roof.
I can do better than that.
The door is closed. Still no answer. Still, the lieutenant gives you a quick glance. This door can only be opened.
Oh.
I got desperate there for a second. Just tried the handle out. Need to do something behind Lieutenant Kitsuragi's back. Sneak out after he's asleep. Well, now that's got me thinking. Well, what can we do behind Kim's back? And how do we make more money?
Can't.
Why not?
Go ask Rich Lady for more money.
I am a gander and a hunter and a gatherer. Feel like a traveler.
A simple little cadence. He seems to be making it up as he goes.
I feel like maybe I haven't talked to this person before yet.
Another planet. Hey there. It's the jam, my man.
What's the
The
jam?
traffic jam for the ages. Harbor gates up the street are shut tight. No explanation given. Workers on strike, scabs agitating, an all-around clusterfuck. Meanwhile, we're all stuck here in long-haul limbo for days upon days upon days. Upon days.
That's pretty bad.
What is?
What I just did on Osu.
Dang.
Yeah, exactly.
It's official. He too agrees. This is the antechamber of the afterlife.
Feels like forever. Like I was born on this here roundabout and this was all I ever knew. Just me and the metal and the tires, the oil and the fumes of mazout.
Mazout is an antiquated term for heavy fuel oils. This
You're doing
man
so good
has
on
a
Bubble
barely
Pop.
suppressed performative streak. Or he just likes
Hey Alan, you're at 100% again.
Or both.
Yeah, imagine. It's been a whole week already. So tell me, what do you need?
You just had to say something.
Oh.
I mean, it was gonna happen sooner or later.
Bosses, man. Yeah,
I don't
sure ain't
appreciate
good
your
for me.
confidence in me.
Or you.
Or lack thereof.
I'd spare a coin or two for a city cop down
You know
his
what,
luck.
just for that.
If I had say
Where is it?
myself.
I'm doing this one again.
It's like whatever's going on over at the dock. Some pretty wild
Just
stuff.
ignore
I
the
hear.
hot girl in the background.
Like a giant new power crane in half the company. I forget what exactly.
Don't look at
But
the
remember,
background, Alan.
I've heard talk there's a company rep in town too. Like a strike negotiator type. They know what's up. Precise demands and so on. They want to keep that money flowing in, my man.
He doesn't blame them, but he's not on this side.
You only wanted me to play this so that you could say that.
Yeah, this ain't really
So that
my
you could try
area
to
of
distract
expertise.
me.
Just do
What?
my job and get paid.
Try.
Us lorry drivers.
I think I very
Damn
much
you nerds.
succeeded.
Oh,
Used to-
shut
no,
up. You
think.
messed up my 100%.
transient
Oh my
pleasures
god,
is a
you did it
drag.
again.
I don't like
What's
you
better than
belittling
chasing
my
transient
efforts.
pleasures? The more
I've definitely
transient.
succeeded.
High-grade narcotics, illegal firearms.
Relax.
I'm
He's
so
merely
tempted to download
joking.
Osu now. I haven't seen it in so long.
Can't even get a few jokes past you, my man.
Alright, 100% Alan.
I've got another
No
haul
problem.
of found cargo. Mostly
Just
sporting
don't get
goods.
distracted, okay?
They usually get shipped to Grodd in the Occident. Though we've been making headway in the Il Moran market lately.
Damn you.
Damn.
We're pals and all, but I can't just freely hand out the merchandise. The bosses won't be happy.
There's no denying it.
I didn't say anything that time.
Needs to feel the touch of some good performance wear. The man taps.
Don't be a stranger.
But your influence lingers on.
Yeah, what am I like? What am I like? Tuberculosis?
Yes. Why tuberculosis?
I don't know.
What happened?
We gotta go pick up our dice from the dice maker, Sky.
Wait, so now Alan's got to get 100 or he can't go to sleep?
It's been 8 hours.
Yes, it has.
OC is kind of cancer. It's like a snowball effect. You fail once, you fail again.
Not me.
No, I mean you mess up once and then you mess up again.
Shut up! Every time you say something.
The machine is dead still.
Oh, sorry, I'll stop
It has
saying
a
things.
hand-cranked ice cream churner.
Oh, I don't want you to do that.
The ice around
Okay.
slowly melting.
Alright, Saints.
Turning the
Bubble,
crank
bubble,
feels
pop.
oddly
Bubble, bubble,
satisfying.
pop, pop.
Like
Oh, you're messing up my rhythm!
What?
There's a slight delay in Discord and it's messing up the rhythm.
I guess it hasn't melted yet.
Bubble, bubble, pop. Bubble, bubble, pop, pop. Ooh, ah, ooh. Ah,
Yeah.
ooh, ah, ooh. Ah, 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 ah. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
I think one of the checks is missing.
Am I helping?
Yes.
Ooh, ooh. I'm watching me messed up, like, delayed. I'm messing him up, but it's delayed, so then it happens, like, after I say it, like, 2 seconds. Bubble, 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 pop. Bubble, bubble,
Bear's
pop.
eyes are still glowing red. It's guarding over the freezing corpse hidden inside its belly. You touch the dead
Bubble,
man's
bubble, bubble, pop.
His skin is
Bubble,
cold,
bubble, pop,
light
pop.
blue and silvery in the light of the fire.
It'll come to you sooner or later. At least he's safe here until then.
Oh my god.
You were so close.
I always get to that part and then I... Okay.
Wait, no, it's the first time you got to that part, though.
No, I got to that part last time and I lost immediately.
Oh.
Like right after the spinner.
Oh. My influence is too great.
Apparently.
So strong.
I need to be sealed in the volcanoes of Mordor.
There's a bullets section of my inventory.
Just in case. You need a snack.
Apparently, by the way, we can still find out what's making noise. For the lady.
Oh, it's you again. Are you very good? That will be 7 real for 1 custom die. 1 universal die for Wirral Untethered.
I'm gonna finish this stupid song.
It feels icy. Just holding this die in your hand sends a jolt of cold down your spine. Through
I
the
need a
dark
second.
resin, you can make out a nugget of bone hewn from an alligator's jaw.
Where are we anyway?
We're inside the chimney of an old central furnace.
Alright.
Strange, I know.
Here we go.
But when I arrived here, all the other rooms were taken, so I had to build myself a makeshift home. Besides, I don't really have to pay any rent here, so that's a plus.
Creative.
The double ones always mess me up.
I've heard the stories, but I don't think those stories are true. It's just capitalism. We only hear about tales of
Where it
success,
stacks one on
but
top of
often
another
surprising
one.
to realize how
It
many
always throws me
adventures
off.
Play Sans, the bookshop lady, I've heard that her business is doing rather well. Have the energy
Okay, that
spread
was
her somehow?
atrocious.
Oh, right. But it's not just the bookstore that's still up and running. What about the whirling in rags? Some people say it's part of the building complex. And then there is me. I've been here for 14 years.
14
selling
years.
novelty dice to role-playing enthusiasts. Not exactly a million-real business idea, yet somehow I've survived despite the talk of malicious energies. Strange, isn't it?
Maybe it's just because she's so talented that she's been able to woo the curse.
I was just about to ask, what do you think? Do you think the curse is real?
I'm starting to see that there is no curse, only business decisions and natural market fluctuations.
Exactly. Truth is always so disappointingly mundane and boring. But I'm glad we got this sorted out. Anything else I can help you with today?
That's all she has to say on the subject. She's been thorough and truthful, as far as we could see.
Do you know what happened to other tenants? Everyone is
More or
gone.
less. Are you interested in anyone specific?
Oh, quite a lot of them spring to mind.
Oh my goodness. So many dialogue choices.
Yes, I think it was called Androgynous Orlando or something similar. They weren't a big hit around here. Turns out that working class men don't like genderless haircuts. They're scared of that word.
You wouldn't like it either. The others would laugh at you. A bit of experimenting every now and then isn't bad.
What? What happened to my health?
Yes, it just wasn't the time yet. It wasn't merely a gym, it was Artemitep's boxing club. A community project created to steer at-risk youth away from drugs and crime. A kind man.
I've changed
from
my mind.
Tomsk.
I'm no
Apparently
longer
had some
doing bubble
trouble
pop.
with the law when he was younger, and that's why he wanted to start the gym, as his way of giving back. Kuno. Who's Kuno?
Your guess is as good as
Oh
mine.
yes, you mean the kid with the sailor's mouth. Yes,
Oh,
I heard him yelling profanity.
Wait, how'd you do? I haven't been paying attention.
I think it would
Bad,
take more
very
than a
bad.
gym to help that kid. It
Sucks
didn't.
to suck.
If anything, it
I
made
agree.
the youth situation in Martinez even
It's
worse.
quite easy,
Should
you know?
have known it. It's not really
Take the
that
easy way
bad.
out.
No one would.
Eventually, the coalition
I
took
can't do
away
it.
the funding and the club went
I
bankrupt.
can't bring myself to do it.
This was
I'd
4
rather
years
never
ago.
beat it at all
It's
than
gotten
beat it
much
on
more
easy.
peaceful around the plaza ever since.
That's not what happened on
Oh,
Crossing
this
Field.
one's a mess.
Shut up.
Now you gotta go back to
Turns
Crossing
out,
Field.
the business was actually set up as a front
What's that, normal?
for
Shut
an
up.
illicit group that was producing snuff milias.
What's the snuff milieu?
Oh, I can already tell this one's harder than Bubble Pop
Now
on
it's
one.
just littering the hallway and I have no idea how to get rid of it on my own. It's a Sub Rosa radio station that broadcasts real murders with real victims. Some people pay good money to get off on it.
Oh no.
Nothing changes in her tone as she said. What does she mean?
You got it, Alan.
The ICP has a
You
separate
can
division
do
that
it.
deals exclusively with unlicensed sub-roses. This isn't our problem.
Good luck with that. It's not easy catching those perpetrators. You mean Mr. Fabron, the taxidermist? No, he mostly just did drugs.
But what drugs exactly?
You can do it, Alan. I believe in
There used to be
you.
a fashion atelier here, but I have forgotten the head designer's name. They were doing well for a couple of years until the insect rights activists came.
Insect right activists.
Oh, wow.
I didn't know insects had any rights or activists.
Yeah, the atelier didn't know it either. They produced a certain collection that used chitin among the materials. Apparently chitin is made in the Occident, where it's extracted from beetle wings. And you know how all kinds of political movements are big in the Occident. The activists shut down the biggest chitin supplier, which of course caused the price to skyrocket. And, naturally, all the most fashionable
Easy
pacemakers
peasy.
refused to be seen in chitin from
What can
then
I
on.
say? B
The
for
atelier went
bad
bankrupt
again.
before they could finish the collection.
B for really good.
Really? Anyway,
What's with the rotor blades and
they were made
skis?
by a company called Slipstream. After
I'm sure
they
this is all very
pivoted from
important
making
info.
rotor blades to skis,
Ooh.
their chief executive took off
This'll be a good one.
with all their money.
I'm sure somebody will recognize
Honestly,
this.
I think it's quite funny. I think he's still sending out holiday transmissions from Toulouse.
If this is the full-length song or
the
not.
usual, I imagine. But he's been thinking up all kinds of new business plans.
Men like that are a curse.
Sure.
Here
but
we go.
Slipstream is his
Sky, are
thing
you
now.
listening?
I have no idea why those skis and
They were just the props. Why return them?
Fortress Accident, the radio game studio.
This is ReZero.
They were an interesting bunch. We talked about role-playing systems every now and then. Once, I even saw two of them get into fisticuffs over Wiro.
That's understandable. Fantasies are serious things. The mind is the drawing board of history.
They certainly took their work very seriously, even if they seemed to be chronically liberal with their schedules. The usual, they ran out of money and couldn't get the project done on time. Well, I did hear them talking at times. They seemed to believe they were historical individuals on some grand quest.
She sounds almost mocking when she says that.
Yes, but when the money started to run out, they just began to complain a lot about capitalism. You know, how the markets are rigged to keep out new businesses and so on. In the end, they just didn't get it done. They didn't have enough willpower to produce something truly historic.
Ooh.
And to show up to work on time.
Showing up to work on time is hard. No, scratch that. Showing up to work.
Not the wisest decision. You would have lost all your savings.
The result is 1 on a 20-sided.
That hurt.
She just rolled a
But I
nat
did it.
one.
Anything else? Oh boy, the fabled Revachol ICT. You're in for a treat here. The place was owned by two guys
Well,
who
that
had
one
some
hurt.
rather innovative ideas about marketing. The Bear was one of them.
I'm gonna have to watch
Not
that
much
show
about
again.
their other ideas.
Indeed. What were the other ideas?
There was really just one, and it involved picking out the prettiest girls in the neighborhood and paying them 20 cents per hour to man the booth. And by man the booth, I mean slump behind the counter with a face that could maim you if you ever dared to disturb their bored magazine browsing.
Fritta does the same thing.
Employing silky teenage girls is a widespread
What the
practice,
heck else am I
yes.
gonna play?
Unfortunately, they always come in packs. I'm talking about acne-ridden girlfriends and gorilla-like boyfriends loitering near the shop. At least that's what happened with Ravachol ICT. And they already had the
This could be
bear.
fun.
The bear. Of course not. The bear was terrifying. No one wants ice cream guarded by a hostile apex predator. To make matters worse, the fridge didn't work too well either. Eventually, Ravachol ICT lost the price war to its rival, Glace 5000. Glace 5000 sold caramel sundaes for only 5 cents a piece, out of regular fridges.
I'm sure the bear was doing its best.
Maybe, because the taxidermist who made that bear definitely wasn't. Doing his best, I mean. He said that the bear was his vision beast. He said he
What?
made his vision beast while high on desiccants. Called it Megatherion.
Sounds cool.
This one's not too bad.
Megatherion. A mega wild beast.
Nope, never mind. Not
It's
bad
an
at it.
imaginary beast
Nope,
that
never
guides
mind.
you through life by telling you to do more drugs, mostly.
A wise and noble beast, guiding you toward the land where the streets are paved with drugs.
Understandable. You shouldn't do them. You're a police officer after all. Anyway, now you know the story of the fallen ice cream empire.
What is the
Anything
rhythm for
else?
these?
Another failed business? Good. I hope it clarified things a bit. What else?
Shivers. 8% chance.
You feel nothing. If anything, it's uncomfortably warm in here.
Try taking off your clothes.
She has begun to idly clean one of.
What'd you say, Sky?
Keep rolling low.
I mean, that was a very low chance of passing.
I mean, you rolled a 3 though.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like every time it's not a passive check, you have a hard time rolling above 5 on the dice.
Where is the leave?
Even though... Don't forget to save the game.
Oh. I'll save it once I get out of here.
I'm one of the top for a second. That stop.
What at the top for a second?
Kim wanted to talk for a second, but that stopped.
Sorry. I didn't hear you. Thanks for catching that.
It's dark. And the flashlight works a lot better if you hold it in your hand. Right. No. It's dark.
He's just gonna keep saying it. I want to find my badge and my gun.
Impossible.
I feel like the lady next door has the badge in the hotel.
What have you found? And also, do buy the books. There may be teachings in them. A novelty dice maker? Well, spit it out. Why does she need the dice? For some kind of sorcery? Sometimes they use the ankle bones of sheep.
I have felt her aura.
I don't understand. If it's not her, then where is the source of the doom?
Before you say anything, ask yourself, is the woman really able to withstand the truth? The narrative she's built herself, it does need tearing down. To hell with it. Perchance you ought to just lie, sire.
Oh no. Should I lie?
I don't know. How do you want to go about it?
Wait, what? The entire economic system is cursed?
This woman's not healthy enough to withstand this level of stress.
I don't think I want to play Osu anymore.
You found a way to
Chris, I can
fix our
finally
entire
concentrate on
economic
your stream.
system? Or are you talking
What
about
about
the
what?
building?
I can finally concentrate on your stream.
Oh, thanks for telling a lady that we fixed the curse.
I don't know what that means. Sky, do you have that pick crew?
Oh, yeah.
Guillaume Lemillion? The singer who made that awful face? All that matters is that the energies are retreating. I can already feel the curse lifting. It will be a long time until we're fully free of it, of course. Thank you, officer. Truly, you've brought a better psycho-emanation to this humble bookstore, and that's no small achievement.
Oh, Tony Hawk is coming to the
She's so
Switch?
badly wants this to be over.
All right then. All's well that ends well.
Did y'all know about that?
What?
The Tony Hawk remaster is coming to the Switch.
Oh, I bet it'll totally work. Tonally?
I mean, it might. Maybe. I don't know.
Who is this?
Read it.
Hello, sir.
Looks
How's the
outside while-
investigation going? Found any curses yet? Oh, that's great! I hope exciting adventures lie ahead. And maybe you can help Mother become less afraid.
Who is this? Well, of course, working class woman.
Yes? Hello?
Who are you?
Me? No one. I'm just a working class woman.
Aha!
She doesn't really want to be disturbed. If she's such a working class woman, why isn't she working?
What are you doing?
Looking for something to read.
Hey, Locke, it
is.
could just be a day off. Chill out.
I'm a policeman.
I know you are.
Do you need the help of a policeman?
What with?
Watch her browse
Her
books.
hands move over the book covers. The tips of her fingers look rough, stained with yellow. It seems like she has spent a lot of time at work, smoking. Another comrade. Years of labor are pressing down on her shoulders. She deserves a hug.
She deserves a
for
hug?
all the work she's done for mankind.
Let's do it.
You step in and close your arms around this foreign body, wandering astray in touch. There's a small movement beneath your hands as you shut your eyes. Then a tiny voice breaks out and asks,
What is happening?
She seems to be confused. Your hands are wrapped around her polyester
Okay,
coat.
this is
The
a tough
fabric
decision.
feels cold, moist from the sea nearby.
Keep hugging her or let go?
See what you do.
Hmm?
I'm excited to see what you do.
The situation is oddly intimate. Your cheek is pressed against her shoulder.
Alan, are you here?
Her hand is trapped between your chest. 5 seconds pass, and their passing seems so unimaginably long. Then she coughs and says again,
What are you doing, officer?
I'm fighting for the working class.
Fighting for it how?
One hug at a time.
Oh,
She hugs me back.
I guess it's better than nothing. Keep fighting on, my fellow comrade. Is there anything else I can help you with?
You remind me of...
That was about the best way it could have.
I know, right? Maybe your husband is missing.
My husband? No, he's not.
So where could he be?
I don't know. At home now?
Where is this going, officer?
So what I'm hearing is you really don't know where your husband
Yes,
is.
but I don't really need to know where my husband is. Not all the time.
Wouldn't you like to?
No.
I can
What is
totally
this
help
line
you
of
find your missing husband. Maybe you're right. Maybe he isn't missing indeed.
Of course he's not. It's not like he's a pocket watch. I wouldn't just lose him.
It's got to be something else then. Why else would you be asking her if it wasn't?
Maybe your cockatoo is
I
missing.
don't mean to disrespect, sir, but you are being a bit of a cockatoo here.
For what it's worth, I agree. But cockatoos can't be stopped when they get ladies. It's better to indulge him at this point.
Ma'am, I was asking about your cockatoo.
I don't even have a cockatoo. And guess what?
It's a trap. Never ever say what.
Just wanted to make sure.
Great. Wonderful.
The woman before you nods.
Well, we got a hug. I feel like that should have came with more experience
That was a net
points.
positive. You didn't even get a morale point for the hug.
I did in real life.
A sturdy metal. This could be a way into the apartment building the smoking man vanished in.
Do I really have to put a point into authority for this? I got more than 1 point.
Level it up. Perception.
A sturdy metal door guards the southwest entrance to the apartment building. It's locked. This could be a way into the apartment building the smoking man vanished into. You're well versed in the kind
Finally.
of threatening legalese that implies criminal liability, but in fact has no meaning whatsoever.
Ma'am, your non-compliance is hindering a police matter. I may be forced to refer you for a possible prosecution.
I know my rights, and
I'll
don't
be right back.
you mom me, boy.
Thanks.
But the sweeping on the other side has stopped.
Miss, would it help if we offer to show you our badges?
Ah, It's like a carrot to the stick, sort of.
Hold your horses. I don't care about your stinking badge. Just come in.
We're in. Let's get it. No, what does it say? Did you see that? I clicked on it, it wasn't anywhere.
Wow.
Give me a moment.
Guess you failed that one.
The cold never does any good for my bronchitis.
This woman's health is failing her. There's not much to do. Not in this damp.
Are you alright? Should I call a doctor?
I'm fine. Fine. Don't you worry about me.
She gonna give us coronavirus.
Now, what do you want from me, policeman?
She's the cleaning lady. She knows the floor plan and the residence.
Who are you?
I'm no one. Just an old woman who cleans these hallways.
Do you live here?
If you can call it living. I have a little room upstairs right next to the coal room. It's barely bigger than a closet. But I don't complain, no.
I feel bad for this lady.
I have my bed and my aching bones to keep me company. And that's all I need from this world.
She hasn't spoken to anyone for a while. Even her sentences feel rusty.
I'm looking for a young male in his mid-20s, dark hair, skinny build, a smoker on the balcony.
Yes, yes. I know who you mean. The scrawny boy who's always smoking like the devil.
Somewhere in the building, a child starts crying. You hear a radio tuned to a talk show and someone taking a shower.
What's he in trouble for?
Not in trouble, just want to talk to him.
Talk?
What was so funny?
He lives upstairs in room 28.
Let's go.
Go to the balcony. It's one of those doors there.
She points
It's
east.
usually
I don't know what
open,
east is.
isn't it?
Thank you. We should go check out his apartment on the balcony. See if he's home.
Let's talk about the
Ask
apartments.
away, policeman.
What can you tell me about Cindy?
The artiste? Nothing I can do about her, I'm afraid. She ruins the walls faster than I can clean them. She leaves an old lady to her business. Oh, no.
Apartment 8. Their mailbox is overflowing. Let me in.
What happened here?
This looks so sad.
Put your emotions aside. Try to focus on abstract, impersonal things.
You can't foreclose an apartment with a hole in the wall.
It will still be accessible through the apartment next to it. That one didn't have a door. Sadly, nothing of great value remains here.
Except the stuff in the fridge. Well, I guess I gotta take my medicine now. I didn't want to take it unless I had to. 20 cents. Let's go. That's money for rent tomorrow.
Nice.
Blood on there. Haha, got a postcard. I want to find the track
You
to
hear
sing.
someone walking around inside, rearranging the furniture.
Let's knock.
The number on the walking stops abruptly, but no one comes to the door.
Let's knock again.
A poor communard, from the looks of it. The room is barely bigger than a closet.
What? Did you hear that?
The knock.
No, it played the wrong voice line.
Let's go. We don't have...
It's generally easier to do things if you have literally any reason.
The door was green, Kim.
That isn't just a five-pointed star. It's an inverted white pentagram cradled in a wreath of antlers, the iconography of communism. In other words, the star and antlers was developed in the 6th decade of the last century and quickly adopted by Mazov and the communards during the revolution. Even today, half a century after, the star and antlers retains the ability to evoke hope, disappointment, and fear in equal measure.
Why is the star upside down?
To symbolize the toppling of the old order. Also, some social democrats were already using it.
What's the deal with the antlers?
The wreath of antlers represents a natural crown. It was about building a society that could exist in accord with the natural world, and at the same time above it.
Why white?
Because white is the color of peace.
What does it evoke in me?
Gone is the glory of hope. Only the scribblings of impoverished students remain in dirty hallways. You are the big communism builder now. It's you or no one.
What?
I gotta get communism. Well, you don't know that I put some points into communism, you see. So, right here. And I forgot what I get from it. Oh, left-wing dialogue options give me +4 experience points.
This door has been closed with a padlock. A chalk-drawn number on the board says, number 11. No reply. It's a solid lump of metal, but the shackle is deeply corroded. A solid pair of chain cutters would make short work of it. Better whip out those cutters. You won't get very far otherwise.
Apparently, I would have a 3% chance to do it without the cutters. Also, I get +1 from my dice that I have for some reason.
This door has been closed with a padlock.
58% chance.
The shackle
Let's do
snaps
it.
like a twig.
Finally.
And the lock falls to the floor with a little thud.
After you.
I mean, I got really lucky on like the not throwing up check and the shooting the person down check, so. We found the communist house.
A plaster cast bust depicts a middle-aged man with impressive sideburns. The name on the plinth reads, Kraz Mazov. Honestly, he does kind of look like you after all.
The white star, the photos on the wall. I think we have broken into the apartment of a young communard. How fitting.
Kim, you have to admit the Krasmazov bears a striking resemblance to me.
Hold on a second. Is this why you broke in here? To find out whether you're Krasmazov?
I have to consider and investigate all possibilities.
Except that Krasmazov is dead. He's been dead for 50 years now.
Don't you see the resemblance?
Well, you both do seem to share an affinity for sideburns. But it seems like old Kras here didn't drink nearly as much as you.
Maybe this is him before he started drinking.
Very well. Let's look for identifying features then. Doesn't he have a birthmark right here? What about you?
I can't tell. Can't see my
All right.
face.
But here's the big thing. Krasmazov looks Samaran, and you don't.
I'm part Samara myself.
Okay, you win. Be Krasmazov then. I don't care. Why are you so hell-bent on proving that you're Krasmazov anyway?
Because actually he wanted stability and incremental progress, and so do I. Because I believe a powerful nation state is the only way to protect the working class from subhumans.
I think you have misunderstood who he was, but if you say so.
Father Mazov, the hero of the working class.
Whoever lives here definitely shares your enthusiasm. There aren't many communists around, not after the revolution. Some youth still keep the ideology going, it seems.
I got a thought. Oh, let's do this first. Oh.
Oh, you're gonna have to use XP to get more slots.
I don't
Skill
want
point.
to. I don't want to do that.
You're staying with 3 slots. You won't get the benefits if you take the other ones out of their slots.
Whatever. I shouldn't have been a communist anyway.
What?
I should have been a democratic socialist. I didn't click on this, did I?
Did you just break into an apartment just because?
Yes, because the door was clickable. Kind of like
Oh.
KOTOR when you just run around and go into all the apartments you can in Terrace. Where does this lead? Let me see that. Okay, we're here. I guess this was like locked before, right?
Maybe.
Ooh, reading passes time quickly.
Too bad you don't have any books.
Well, it's about that time again. Bedtime, that is.
Actually, you're contractually obligated to be in the streams longer.
Where?
Please kindly turn to page. Fuck you.
Well, this isn't getting monetized.
Yeah, you messed that up bad. I baited you. I baited you and you fell right for it.
Shh.
What is it?
Oh, this is a door.
It says balcony on it.
But I thought it was. I was seeing it like the other side. Aha.
Oh, something I want to mention before you go.
What's up?
The Shonen Jump app really wants me to pirate Promise Neverland.
Why?
It keeps doing the thing where I have to close the app and restart it, and it's very annoying. And
Do you
there's
leave it open for a long time?
when I'm reading it, not when I'm not reading it.
Huh.
Interesting tactic.
If you go back to the home page, you might just be able to swipe down to refresh real quick and it'll load everything again.
This door is made of
I have to
metal
close
and
the
appears
app
to be
every time.
number 28. This is where the clean.
Let's see if anyone's home.
No one answers.
Looks like the young
And
man
there's
we are
not
looking
even
for
an
is at
easy
home.
way to
We should
download a
return
bunch of
tonight after we have
chapters
finished
at
with our
once.
day's work. How about 9 p.m.?
Aren't you at home most of the
Tonight
time?
at 9 p.m.
Yeah,
right here.
but I don't want to
apartment
go
number
and click
28.
download on every single chapter I haven't read yet.
You don't need to download them if you're at home all the time. Because
Yeah,
you
but-
have Wi-Fi.
But then I'll have to keep closing the app because it'll stop loading them in the middle of me reading the chapter.
In the middle of you reading the chapter. It sounds like your internet more than anything.
It doesn't do it with anything else.
Doesn't do it for me either. That's strange.
How do we get up here, huh?
Parkour?
Well, if that is all,
Yeah.
I'm going to go to bed now.
Yeah, I bet.
Night.
No, bed, not bet.
Good night. Sleep well.
Thank you. You too.
I can't believe my graphics card was the problem.
Oh, my left as well.
Oh. Jeezy duty. Ooh, what's in here? Aha. My morale.
What are those just supposed to be antidepressants?
They're like vitamins.
Good. What can I help you with? This reality?
Yes, reality is your side case. An experimental side case.
Ah, yes. The episode. Sounds like an acute case of encephalopathy, now that I think of it.
Don't be phased, madame. He functions perfectly well. He only needs a lowdown on all of reality.
Thanks, Kim.
We may be here a while then. Ask away, officer.
All right, we're in. I know these all look good, but begin with the first, okay?
Where are we?
We're in Martinez, baby.
Baby?
A casual term of endearment popular among the 50-plus crowd. It's a disco holdover, pay it no heed.
I'm a disco holder myself.
Aren't we all?
She refers to your corresponding ages.
What is Martinez?
Martinez is a district of Revachol. A very small district tucked away near the industrial harbour. North of the 881 and Jamrock. You would be excused for not knowing about it. Unimportant, they say. Forgotten even. Shelled to smithereens during the Revolution. It has its charms, just not this time of year.
Tell me more about Martinez.
I'm not a good ambassador. I've only been here once before, as a teenager. Not a lot has changed. There are ruins, a terminal, fishing boats, reeds, boys with boxy shoulders. This place used to be a province, a workers' resort before the city swallowed it and the artillery did its work. The reeds are the real star of the show here now. The further down the coast, the wilder it gets.
You mentioned a sea. What sea is this?
It's not really a sea, it's the Bay of Revachol. And the bay feeds into the ocean.
Are we near the ocean?
Yes. We're on an island in an ocean, the world's largest body of water, the Insulindic.
Known to the early Revacholians as Les Immensités Bleues, the Blue Immensities.
What's the name of this island?
Caillou, as you already know. Imagine a pebble. A smoothed-over pebble amidst a great blue sea, misshapen, cracked. The cracks are the River Esperance. We're in the delta of this river, on the 6th branch, the Martinez distributary.
It is clear this pebble is of enormous value to her, and to humanity at large.
I think I gotta go to sleep after we ask all these questions.
But why?
Revachol? Revachol is what you call a city.
What kind of city is Revachol?
Great kind.
What makes Revachol great?
History detective. They built this city to resolve history. Our part in it, at least. Our centuries.
Who built the city?
The nations of the Occident, or migrant workers from Seminine and Ile Marat, depending on your creed.
When was Revachol built?
In the DeLorean century. 380 years ago.
And why will it resolve history?
They say it's where the terrible questions of our time will be answered. The tensions are highest, the fault lines deepest. By that I mean conflicts. Ideological conflicts. The stuff of men.
Why here?
We are standing on a fertile, self-sufficient island able to sustain up to 200 million people in the middle of the Insulindic Ocean, the world's connective tissue. It's where the money is.
So we're pretty much at the center of this world?
We're quite a way off. About
A sparkle of lights on the horizon.
22 kilometers from the center of the world. That soldering iron is the bank of the world building. The bottom floors are Insiacom. Coalition government, Insulindian Mission Command.
Silence. She lowers her hand. The water, the light. It's as though you're seeing it for the first time. There is no recognition. Only the immensity of the sea and the cold radiating from it. She observes your eyes scanning the horizon, then breaks the silence, slowly. This is one thought you need to complete. Where are you?
Was there something else you wanted to know?
This has been informative. Thank you, ma'am. I'm sure my memory-impaired partner has many more questions. Might I suggest not asking them all right now? Ma'am, it...
Absolutely. My commitment here is long-term.
It's better not to eat all your candy at once.
Indeed. I'm always at your service.
There's so many.
Glad to have been of assistance.
I like that they help you let you know that you could ask them later. Alright, thanks for coming to the stream, whoever came.